This shit is fire. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
And that is my tiny submission. Thank y'all so much.
I like it. No, that was really good.
I like it. that was oh. Relax, Travis. That was amazing, honestly. Like that wasn't just good. That was amazing. And I'm not even trying to like
We said relax.
I'm not even trying to like
We're not glazing.
whatever word you want to use for it. I'm not glazing or nothing like that. That was honestly
We're not
amazing. Like
glazing.
that was amazing. That was really good. The vocals, the beat. Let's start with the beat. The beat was fucking insane from the jump. Like that shit was groovy from the jump. Like that had everybody
Felt like
like
gonna be some Haitian shit for us.
yeah, like nigga
Like, oh.
all the Caribbean islands. You feel me? Felt that. And then his vocals, I was like, let me see if he can actually sing. Not only is he singing, he's talking about some shit. You feel me? Like he's talking about some real shit that you can like actually feel. So that is, if I was to give it out of 10, y'all, I'm not gonna say it's a perfect song. I'm gonna say a 9.5 out of 10. And the only reason why I say that is because I want to hear the actual like mastered song, but that live performance is amazing. Like amazing. Yo, bro. I'm saying right now, bro, every time I do like a reaction to like a song, cuz I've done songs before, I don't say anything until the song is over. Like I wait till the whole song is over, then I tell them how I feel. You heard me in the middle of it, like, yo, this is fire. Like, this is dope. Shit. I'll give you a 10. That's me being super nice, but I'm gonna say 9.5 so nobody feels no type of way. You feel me? It's definitely 9.5. Definitely the highest rated song I've. Oh, my camera. Sorry, y'all. It's a one man. It's a one man production. I apologize, but but that was amazing, bro. Thank you for sharing that. We're gonna listen to the next song. I definitely want to listen to the next song. The only thing I would say is I'm mad at myself because I started the stream on Twitch, but I didn't start it on YouTube and Facebook, and I wish I would have before the song. You feel me? They needed to experience that too, and I apologize. But mostly I watch me on
We'll
Twitch
upload it
anyway.
later, probably.
Yeah, you guys can watch it later too, so it's all good. But I am live on Facebook and YouTube as well right now. Next song. What's the next song that you said? This is not. How did I get here? I'm a little tipsy, y'all. My bad. What were you? Yeah, when you tipsy and you using a computer with multiple screens, it's like a rocket ship. It's like so confused.
50K.
Love and affection. Okay. Why did I just lose you? Hold on. I put your music in my Discord too, so other people can the Discord can listen to it. I love the Caribbean sound too. That's just amazing. I accidentally clicked your vlog. My bad. Definitely gonna watch all these too, brother. Gonna show some love. Wait, did we show some love on this? Hold on. We gotta show some love. Amazing all around.
Hashtag I'm on my way.
Oh shit. Rocket what? Oh, I can edit
Hashtag
it.
I'm on my way.
Hashtag I'm on my way. Thank you for that. The next one is love and affection. Oh, right, we right here. Love and affection. Okay. Let's do it. The camera's low.
I want to give you some love and affection. The way you want it, girl, you got my attention. Don't make me pull up, pull up. Yeah, don't make me pull up, pull up. Don't make me pull up, pull up. Yeah, you ain't gonna make me pull up, pull up. The way you twist and you turn, yeah, you know, say you turn me on. I don't know what is going on, but I know that we feel so strong. The vibe we sharing, girl, to me it feels so right. Wanting you to spend the night. Come with me, we gon' take flight. Yeah, ain't no need for no stress. Yeah, you know, say you're blessed. Make me express. I love the style of your dress. And always sit by your breast. Don't wanna sound pressed. No, but girl, you put on a show. Got me on the side, I'm like, whoa. Yeah, I need to know how that goes. I want to give you some love and affection. The way you whine, girl, you got my attention. Don't make me pull up, pull up. Yeah, don't make me pull up, pull up. Don't make me pull up, pull up. Yeah, you ain't gonna make me pull up, pull up.
Hey young man, is that your hair caressing my body? Got me feeling naughty. Can't lie, can't resist ya. Baby, you know what I'm used to. Sure you wanna take it there? Let me let down my hair. You got me going crazy, boy. Tell your neighbors I'll be making noise. I wanna stay with you tonight. Baby, I'm here for the ride. What you in for? Come inside.
I want to give you some love and affection. The way you whine, girl, you got my attention. Don't make me pull up, pull up. Yeah, don't make me pull up, pull up. Don't make me pull up, pull up. Yeah, you ain't gonna make me pull up, pull up.
I was feeling that one too. I'm not gonna lie. I was feeling that one too. To tell you the honest truth, when it first started, I thought it was an ad. That's why I was like, "What's going on?" Like you saw, I was like playing around a little bit. I was like, "What's going on?" But like 5 seconds in, it got me. Like the first 4 seconds, I was like, "What's going on?" Bro, that's a good ass song, bro. That's a good ass song. I like that you had a feature artist on that too, like a female too. That's amazing. I love the setting. How do you feel about it, Rakim?
I enjoyed it. I think I like the first one more, but I like this one too.
I was about to say that 100%. I like the first one more. The first one was like, that is a great intro song, 100%. But the crazy thing about having a great intro is that if the next thing doesn't, you know what I mean, meet that standard, then you're like, oh, I like the other one more. But this one's still great, like 100%.
Yeah,
like,
it's still
right
a good
there.
song.
Yeah,
I'll still listen to it.
dead ass, exactly.
And the feature was great. She did good too.
Yeah, she sang her ass off. What? She sang her clothes off. That was amazing.
Close though.
Yo, I love love. The fact that, you know, it was about love and affection. I love love, y'all. Yo, love is beautiful, y'all. I know I don't want to get sappy on y'all. Just know that love is beautiful, bro. I love love, and y'all should love love too. Let me know if you love love in the chat, 100%, bro. Like, tell me. Let me know. You gotta love love, and to know that there's music and things that cater to love. Like, hold on to that, bro. I know that this social media and people make y'all feel like love ain't real, but it's real, bro. It's out there. It's 100% real, and we can all get it. We all have it. That's the crazy thing. We all have it. It's right here. Right here. We just have to give it. You just have to give it. 100%. That is definitely karma. I am so sorry I haven't been looking at y'all chats. Yo, thank you for blowing up the chat. That's how you know the music was good though, because I was like really in it. I'm not even like paying attention to the chat, but I love the Caribbean vibe, bro. I love the Caribbean vibe. Your music is dope, bro. Your music is great. Like, you're doing your thing, man. Keep doing your thing, like 100%. I hope to hear the new music. If you're down with me, reacting to the other music, I'm definitely down for that as well. Just let me know, 100%. This is dope. It's fucking dope. He saw me drawing and he was like, "Yo, you should draw my next tattoo." Man, just off that energy, I was like, "Yeah, I need to support this guy." You feel me? So I'm glad we're here. Excuse me, the wine is whooping my ass a little bit. All right, so are you okay with us still watching your stream?
You mean
I don't
podcast?
know. A podcast, sorry. Thank you for the correction.
No problem.
You said you want to make music, good music again? Hell yeah. It's on to the next song, on to the next project. You feel me? Like, I know you got some things you're thinking about doing. You know, I know you got it in the, you know, I know. I know you got it. Definitely in the tank. What's going on? I had to refresh. Yeah. It's just like art. Like, I draw and stuff. And when people see me draw, they're like, "Oh my God, you're amazing at drawing." There was a time where I took like a 2-3 year break off of drawing, and I'm like, I'm never gonna be able to draw again, or how good I used to be. Like, a refresh is good. Like, it's like taking a break at the gym. Like, you need to like train that muscle, your talent. That's the muscle. You need to train that muscle, but you also need to give that muscle rest so it can like recuperate and like get better. Once you start again, it's not gonna be from scratch. It's gonna literally be from experience. So you just start again. Like, whatever experiences you're having in life, jot those things down, and then make that music for us. Make that music for us, man. Yeah, I feel that, Bunny. Like, and I have a couple friends like that too. Like, they do art and they feel like, oh my God, like, it's been a minute. It's okay. Like, it's 100% okay. I promise you it's okay. I promise you that that's healthy. Take a break from your talent. 100%. I'm giving you permission. Give yourself permission. Like, take a break and then get back into it when you have that energy again. 100%. So we're about to watch this podcast. We outside. It is a pretty long podcast, so we're gonna end this like around 8, and then we're gonna play schedule 1. I really appreciate you guys pulling up and staying here. Like, I'm gonna do more of these, obviously. You know, just tune in Fridays. I don't do them every Friday. I try as best as possible to do them every Friday. Yeah, I know sometimes life happens, but I try to do them on the Fridays if I can.
Not for nothing, now that I think about it, you and me, technically, even though we didn't have even remotely an audience yet, we perfected the Bachelor doing swagoo.
Before I start that, let me just get a little bit more wine. I'm gonna be right back, y'all. Be right back.
Mm-hmm.
Hey Dez, what's up? Welcome back. Hell yeah, we love supporting y'all. Dez, we watching my assistant manager's podcast and his music. His music's amazing, Dez. You gotta check it out. Definitely check it out. This ain't no regular shit. This is like good production. Like he put work into this, and you can feel it. I can feel it. Thank you.
I can feel it
So
falling.
we just listen to his music. Definitely run back the tape when you can to check that out, or go to his YouTube. I put it in the Discord, in the music.
Check you.
But now we're watching his podcast. All right.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
I would say so because I was during
Actually,
holidays.
that's right. It was definitely doing Swagger because that's when you and me really started playing Saints Row.
Oh nah, deadass Saints. Wow, you took it back.
Yeah,
Saints
yeah.
Row was a long.
So that was, I think, Saints Row the third, and
Yeah, I think so.
yeah,
That was a long time
that
ago.
was a long time ago. And then we went on to the
April
podcast. That was the first podcast we did. Shout out to the NYC Echo podcast.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
You
That
know,
was the
we always
first,
want to credit that with being our first home.
Absolutely, that was the first home that gave us a platform to speak freely, speak to a lot of different underground artists, speak amongst ourselves, talk about things that was going on, interview
You know, some
other
of those artists I still talk to.
Oh, absolutely. Some of those artists I introduced you to.
I hate him. I hate him. Sorry, you know what? We're done. That's the podcast.
Episode done. That's it. It was a great show. Thanks, guys.
Thanks.
But nah, like it was a great introduction to us doing.
Yo, you know what's mad funny? You know what's mad funny about watching this? And I'm trying to be real as possible. This guy's my assistant manager, so this guy's technically my boss. You understand what I'm saying? Like this guy could write me up, all that stuff. I know he would. He's not gonna do that. Yeah, I don't know, whatever. But he is just like this at work, which is hilarious because I seen him come to work, and the nigga was like, you know, somebody did close last night, and then I came in the morning, and then they were like, oh, this person closed last night, and then the gym was a mess. So he was like letting them know. Like, I love that he's like assertive, which is hilarious as fuck. And he just will slip something in real quick and then let you know, like, yo, bro, like. So watching this shit and watching it like live on a podcast is hilarious to me because I see it in action at work a little bit. Like I'm very observant. I don't know if you noticed that, but I'm very fucking observant. But when you was talking to Jay and you was like, who closed last night? And then the fucking gym looked like a man. I feel you though. That's good management. That's doing your thing at the end of the day, 100%. But seeing it in action is fucking hilarious.
What we do, and for us to be back here again so many years later,
Yeah, and now we're the showrunners.
now we're the showrunners. We are also the co-hosts, but also the showrunners. Big shout out to my boy Jay Jules behind the computer, behind the cameras, and producing this.
Momo! Fucking Momo, bro. I love that guy. Fucking love that guy. Fuck you, Momo. How about that? Fuck you so much because I love you.
Whole thing.
Yeah.
Shout out to BYB NYC. Any shout outs you got?
I got my nephew here. You know, he's the one running the BTS. Anytime you see any BTS footage,
What is your nephew's
it will be
name?
shot
Give
by
me-
my nephew, Dijor.
Oh, thank you.
Let me cook.
I got you, bro.
Let me cook.
I got you, bro. I ain't gonna let him do that to you, bro.
You know what I'm saying? I kind of said it as a joke behind, like, before, like, while we were setting up, but I'm dead serious. I'm like, you see nepotism all the time, and it's not people who generally look like us. And it's like, you know what? My boy is a fire podcast producer. My boy is a fire musician, a fire podcast co-host.
That's a fact.
We are in charge. We run the company
That's a
now.
fact. That's all.
So I'm going to put the babies that we have in our circle
Mm-hmm.
in places where they can learn, and then they can be the next generation. So,
Absolutely.
Hey, shout out to nepotism.
You feel me?
Till
You
I
feel
say
me?
hello.
I'm still not gonna lie. I don't actually know what the word nepotism actually means by definition. But you know,
I just know it's a Greek word. Nep.
do you know what the word actually means?
If I think about it, I could pull it. It's something. I know nep. That's which is
Yeah,
the root.
can
You know what's great? I'm not even gonna hold
Dude.
y'all. I'm not gonna hold y'all right now. As soon as I heard the word nepotism, I'm like, what does that even mean? I'm not gonna act like I know it off the bat. Rakim, you know what it is off the bat?
What people use nepotism for is to say that basically people are in positions that they don't earn because they just know somebody or like their family was there, so they put them there. Now, if that is that the textbook definition, I don't know. That's
It
not
is.
people
It
use.
is. I just googled it. White man. You just gave the white man's definition.
You and this white man.
Yeah.
That's the white man. Google's the white man's
No,
definition.
no, we're not doing this. Play the video, bro.
You was on point though. You was
No,
on point.
nepotism basically like, all right, so you know how like Dusty Rose, look, hey, Juju,
Here comes the black
you know
man's
how-
definition. Yeah, we listening.
You know how Dusty Rose was in the, yeah, black man definition right here. So you know how Dusty Rose he was in WWE, right? His sons came up too, and they was in the WWE. So that's how it worked.
Okay.
Basically, he put them in position to be better because he was there already.
Oh,
Yes.
I mean, you know what's crazy? I want to ask you, are you against nepotism?
I'm against.
Nah, I'm not.
Because like, if you have a child, if you have a son, that's the CEO. I don't know how, but he's the CEO. That's the boy.
I'm against nepotism if they suck.
100%. If they suck, they gotta get out of here. Even if they're your child.
Yeah.
If they're your child,
Yeah, they suck. Get out.
Yeah.
you gotta go.
Yeah,
you gotta
they,
go.
yeah, they got to go.
Yeah.
They got to go.
But that's the problem with nepotism. Like, they'll ignore the fact that the person sucks and someone more deserving suffers and watches someone else fuck up, knowing they wouldn't fuck up like that just because they were thing. That's why I can't fully agree with nepotism.
That makes sense.
But if it works, then that's different.
So
Like,
we
I mean,
agreed to disagree with nepotism. It's like a
Yeah.
yeah. All right.
Actually,
It's like putting people that you know in positions.
like people that we know personally.
Well,
Family members,
Yeah.
friends.
I
yeah.
wonder if that's like the Webster dictionary
that's-
definition
yo.
for it.
One of our
We was thinking the
is a
same
Greek
thing.
word.
Right.
Go ahead.
The definition.
What's the definition?
The practice among those with power or influence of favoring relatives, friends, or associates, especially by giving them jobs.
See,
Who's
now
that?
that's- Oh, that's an.
I think he's got the AI on the side. What was that? Who was that? That's dope. Y'all really, it's official. This is official. I love it.
Oxford or a
We made it.
Merriam-Webster
Dictionary.
dictionary definition. That's what I needed.
So yeah.
But yeah, about what I've been doing, man. I've been growing the music, man. Growing the
Yes, I
music.
see.
Yeah, I've been on a couple tours for the last like 3-4
I'm gonna be
years.
modest. He went overseas.
I mean that. Yeah, I went overseas.
Oh, that was your
I
shot.
toured.
Yeah, I had a
London,
feeling it was an
France.
actual.
Yo, that makes so much sense. Like, obviously, you know what I mean. Like, you gotta keep. Is that nepotism? If she's there working for you
No.
instead of getting some. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, I don't know if that kind of nepotism. That's a good question. I don't
That's a
know.
good question. That's a good one. Sorry to
I
bring.
got, like,
Sorry to bring that up.
Like borderline nep, like
Sorry
no
to-
borderline nep.
There could have been somebody else there good for the job.
It could have been. Hey. It definitely could have been a girl. I
Dabble
don't
in
know.
that shit.
Might be a little bit of nep.
Just a little bit in there.
Look, man, I just came to say what's up. I gotta get ready to
Yo.
record this movie and shit on.
Oh,
on
okay.
5M.
Okay. Thank
I
you.
just want to come say what up to y'all.
Thank you guys for coming through. Just know that Momo streams too, y'all. Check out Momo's stream. We all support
Oh man,
each other.
I'm ass, man. I'm ass.
Iceman 256. Get your ass out of here talking about you ass.
I'm ass, man. Come watch me. I'm garbage.
All right. Have a good one, Momo.
All right, you too, man.
Peace. That is hilarious, bro. A little nepotism. A little
A little
nep.
bit. It might be a tad bit nep right there.
But it's okay. That's shorty. You
But
gotta-
is it? But
you gotta-
like,
you gotta get-
is it nep because like
You gotta get.
who else was gonna do it? It'd be one thing
Brother,
if like, he had
You
applicants.
gotta give your wife the
Okay.
job.
Yeah,
if
but it's
you-
like if he had
Bruh.
applicants, right? And he said, "Nah, I'm gonna give it to my shorty." Then it's nepotism. But it's like if he just made the podcast and then he never put out a help wanted and just gave it to her. It's not nepotism because there was no one else considered for the role in the first place.
That makes sense. I have nothing. You're right. 100%.
bunch of different cities and
My man
states.
came on camera. He FaceTimed me and had a baguette. And he's like, "This is a real baguette." And he bit into it, and it was crispy and soft. I don't even know that.
and they had cheese that I could actually consume because I'm lactose intolerant. So
It's still not dairy?
apparently there's cheeses that if you're lactose intolerant that you could consume without it destroying your stomach.
Well, to be honest, I feel like I've been in my older age. I've been stepping into that lactose area. But what I've realized is that's a
you're
problem
old.
for y'all.
No, you're old.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's the point that you tried to make just now.
But that's a problem for y'all, though. Like, yeah, I might have a little tummy ache, but when I get
Wait, hold on. Everybody put their age in the chat right now. Niggas talking about niggas is old. First of all, most of y'all know how old I am, 100%. Okay? The age jokes gotta stop at 25. Once you hit that 25 mark, bro, you blink, you 29. Boom. Boom. It's a wrap. No more 20s. You feel me? 30 is right there. I'm 29. Rakim, you 29
I mean,
too?
I would disagree.
You don't.
I feel like 5 years is a lot, but I definitely feel like I didn't blink and I was 29. I felt every year.
To be fair, you was on the treadmill for them years. You felt that. You was alive. You watched that number go down. Rakim was working out. You felt them years. Okay? Not everybody was working out them 5 years. They wasn't on the treadmill. They woke up some days, they didn't do shit, went right back to sleep talking about, my life sucks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you felt that, okay? But some people, I felt like 3 of them years. 3 of them years started hitting. The last 2 years, definitely. Them fucking deadlifts, yeah, I felt that. The last 2 years.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
That treadmill, definitely felt that shit for the last 2 years. I remember the last 2 years like a motherfucker because of working out, which is crazy.
It's funny. Yeah.
33.
It's funny because
My boy is 30. Sorry to cut you off. What you were saying?
No, go ahead.
My
But
boy's,
no, I was just saying,
my boy's 33 calling people old. How old are you, Rakim?
I'm 29. I feel like 30s and stuff like that isn't old. The only reason I don't fight it is because I also don't want to be the 30-year-old arguing with a random 22-year-old about my age. Like, I don't care, bro. Like, if you think I'm
Honestly,
old, sure.
honestly,
like, sure, bro. Like, whatever.
Honestly,
I know I'm not old. Like, I'm in better shape than most of y'all. I know.
I don't think.
If you want to feel that way, go ahead.
Sorry to cut you off. I don't think that old is until you're 50. Like, that's half a century. That's half a century, bro. Like, what are you doing?
Like niggas live to like 100, but somehow 30 is old. Okay,
you're halfway there to like, yo, you're old. Like, what? No, you're halfway there to your old as shit. So niggas is making your grandkids is making TikToks about you because your ass can't move. You're halfway there. 20, 30. I feel like 30 is when you're actually an adult. You know how they act like 18, 21, you could drink now. You feel me? You drinking whatever because your stomach will fucking handle it. But when you're 30, that's when you're an adult. You understand like consequences. You start understanding bills. You start understanding love a bit better. You know what I'm saying? 30s is definitely the adult club. That's where I want to be. I want to be where the 30s is at 100%. Because the 20s, we a little still wild. We act like we know everything. You feel me? Like we like he said, we just learned and we lactose intolerant. We're like, yo, why am I shitting like this after eating mad Reese's Puffs? Like, I'm drinking mad milk. Why am I shitting like this? Like, but when you're 30s, you start knowing. You're like, yo, you can't drink all that milk, bro. Like, everybody's lactose intolerant a little bit. So you start learning about life. You think about when you was 21 years old. Think about your mindset then, bro. You ain't no shit. You ain't
shout
no
out
dick.
to the lucky people that never became lactose intolerant. Because there are a few of them lucky bastards.
But he did say there's cheese that doesn't fuck up your stomach like that, which I do want.
Yeah, I mean, cheese doesn't really bother me. The only thing that bothers me is milk. It's funny.
Does cheese bother me? It depends what cheese. Like, cheese from the supermarket, that shredded cheese is fine, but that Domino's, that government,
that's crazy. It's funny because for me, like, pizza, I thought would fuck me up. It doesn't. No matter like whatever cheese
For
I
real?
put on pizza, it don't matter. It
I
never
think
bothers me.
it's because you take good breaks from it.
Yeah.
When you was fat, you was probably taking shits. Like, not you wasn't pooping. Now you poop. Like, oh, a little poop. Before you was shitting
Oh my
because you was. I'm so sorry, bro. Don't cancel me. We're gonna get back to this video.
I don't
Get
even
inside the
know.
room, bro. That's a you
But
problem,
like, that's
bro.
how the room is wicked work, bro. You're a fumigator.
Yes, yes. Big crop dust energy.
Oh, he said Gouda is good one and Brie. Oh, it's the
Yeah.
type of cheese.
Yeah, there's different types
know-
of cheese will feel different.
So, damn. I know for a fact my favorite cheese is the bad one, 100%. Cheddar. I love cheddar, 100%. I like mozzarella too. Let me know if those are the bad or the good ones. That sounds like the dark side. Gouda sounds like it helps. Brie, that sounds majestic as fuck. I don't even. Oh my god. I don't even think about the cheeses. Why am I not thinking about the cheeses, Wrecker?
I feel like we don't really be experimenting with the cheese. We just take the cheese given to us in whatever we're eating.
Yo.
It's not really till my mom one time, like years ago, when I went to get her a hero. She was like, "Oh, and tell them to put Munster instead of American." I was like, "Oh yeah, there's dead different types of cheese that can put on
Like, Monster. Oh, fancy.
there."
Okay.
Dead ass, like,
Sharp
The
cheddar
fuck?
isn't terrible. American cheese is worse.
and it's funny because
ironically.
American cheese does not bother me.
Wow. So American cheese is the
Doesn't.
worst. Okay.
It's just
Okay.
milk that bothers
All right,
me.
we learned something today, y'all. We all learning something today.
Mm-hmm.
So Brie and the Gouda. You said sharp. I do like sharp cheddar. That's why I began. That sharp. That dank. That should be loud. You got the
That
regular
dank.
cheddar, and then you want that loud cheddar. You like you pay a little extra. That shit hit.
Mhm.
It's funky. A little twang to it.
But yeah, that's really what
What
I've been
cheese?
up to, man.
Sharp,
Building the brand.
sharp cheddar.
Oh,
You know how they got the regular cheddar? The sharp one got
Yeah.
the twang on it.
that's
And building the company, the media company and everything. We did a bunch of cool things over the last couple of years. Weddings, events. We went to a couple cons.
I shot some weddings that I,
Oh my god, I want to go to a convention so bad. Like I want to go to the convention so bad, bro. I have been to a convention before. I'm not gonna act like I haven't. I've been to Zenkai Con, which is in Pennsylvania, which is a small anime convention. But I want to go to fucking DreamCon. Bro, don't get me started, bro.
blew out my eardrum, and to this day it's still up.
Damn, your eardrum still fucked up?
Yeah.
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. How's your relationship with the guy that okay, moving on.
He told me happy birthday.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, he did.
So he's actually reached out to you.
Yeah.
That's cute.
Yeah,
That's
Say it, I hate you
they
so
gotta
much.
make their bread.
There's so much backstory. We might put that as a
That rent.
that's gonna be a Patreon.
You said they're cash grabs. Of course they're cash
Yeah,
grabs. They
rent-
gotta pay
rent
that rent.
due.
That
that rent is due.
you gotta pay that parking fee. You see this building? You see these lights?
It just isn't worth the cash grab. Sometimes it's not.
Sometimes it is. You'll be surprised. Like you rent a building for like, I don't even know. I'm not gonna act like I know how much a building is. I'm just gonna guess because I'm middle class. Okay, I'm gonna say 100,000, 50,000, 100,000, because this is a convention space. You're making $1 million. No, you're not. You're making like 333,000, probably like after tax, 200 something thousand.
All them, it'd be like $60-$70 a pop for a ticket.
And then there's people that buy it and never show up.
Mm-hmm.
There's people like that too. So, but you do have like a max capacity amount of tickets you could sell,
Oh, yeah, that's
etc. Yeah, all that shit. So, I guess they calculate all that stuff, and the building has its own capacity, so you have to take that
Yeah.
into account too. But I don't know. You know, rich people.
So you gonna have to pay to hear that story. But anyway, yeah, that's what I've been up to the last couple years, man. What you been up to, bro?
Honestly, I've been cooking so when I was still living in Jersey City, right? when we decided that we wanted to dissolve NYC Echo, I was like, nah, like I like doing this way too much. I don't want to not do, you know what I mean? Like I want to be in front of a camera. I want to have my opinions. I want to say things. I want to talk with my bros and about nerd stuff and whatever. And I started cooking this podcast literally for like 3 years, to the point where I know you see yourself told me like a few times, like, yo, bro, like, should have went with the pot at this point. Like,
Nah,
what we
because
doing?
it's also because like
My camera.
we-
I'm sorry to keep pausing it, y'all. I just want y'all to know I'm gonna get a new camera eventually. This ain't gonna keep happening. But I'm glad that he said that. Like, one thing I do really appreciate is like the homies that we've made, like, you know, the anime homies, the people that love the same thing that we love. You know, some guys get together, they talk about sports. Like, there's some guys like me, I like to get together and talk about anime. You feel me? We even tried our own anime podcast. We plan to keep doing it, but the fact that, you know, they're talking about it is giving me very, like, it's making me want to nerd out. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. So I'm excited about this, and I know Rakim is ready to nerd out too. Just listening to
I be
this shit.
fooling niggas. Niggas think they know. They don't know. They wasn't there watching the anime in the 350 on
Rakim.
350p in parts.
Rakim was there. Chunin exam, there. Hunter x Hunter exams, there. Fucking Luffy and them, there. Fucking
There.
Ishigo and them, there. Look closely. You're gonna see Rakim in the back. 100%.
we had our own thing going on with NYC Echo, but then you went off to do your own pods with whoever you went to do your pods with. It don't matter. And then I tried doing my own pod thing
I
as
saw.
well, too.
You can't talk about me. You started.
Yeah, because you started first.
I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yeah,
That
you did.
podcast that you
Remember,
did.
you was calling yourself Podcast Poppy. You remember that?
Yes, actually, you started calling me Podcast Poppy.
No, you're right.
That's so funny. I do that shit all the time.
You started that podcast first.
I always
saw
say
it, I
something
subscribed.
Poppy all the
I watched
time.
all of it where y'all were in y'all bedroom with a mic like this. Hey, so
Yo, Rakim, you know what's mad funny? This is literally me and you. You already know what I'm talking about. Like, every universe has like multiverses. There's niggas that's just like you. This is me and you.
Yeah. That ass.
Watch.
This is what it
Yo,
would
bro,
be
your
like
homie right
for us
here,
to
this one right here, he's gonna get ripped. Like, he's gonna get jacked. Like, you're not gonna see it coming. Out of nowhere, he's gonna lock in.
He gonna lock in out of
He's like,
nowhere.
He's
I
gonna.
hope it's not for the reason I did, but
I hope it's not
he's
too.
gonna do it.
I hope it's not too. You feel me? But he's gonna lock in 100%. He said Yu Hockey Show days. Dead ass. They was not in the gym. They was not in the gym. But this is so funny. Like, I look at like perspectives and like, I don't know how to even explain it. I don't want to sit here and act like philosophical or nothing, but like, I know there's a me somewhere in Europe. I know there's a me somewhere in Japan. I know there's a me, but it's not even that far. Like, your doppelganger is not across seas. Like, sometimes they're right there. Like, just looking at them talk, this is how me and my boy talk right here. Me and Rakim. You feel me? Like, this is so crazy to me. Like, it's blowing my mind. He said he just got mad workout equipment because he's been seeing me. Yo, bro, watch. The lock-in is going to be crazy. It's going to make you want to lock in even more, too.
oh, hi guys,
A
podcast.
bedroom is crazy.
It was.
Because we were outside.
It definitely wasn't. It was a bedroom. It was a bedroom, and it wasn't your crib. It had to have been the other person's crib because it wasn't your crib.
Who was it? I don't. Was it like? Do you remember?
I just remember he was a light-skinned kid. I want to say he was either like Hispanic or Asian.
Who? Oh, Brad. Oh shit. Damn. Damn. Nah, but I had a podcast before that, bro. And you also had podcasts long
No, I
before I
didn't.
did the No BS podcast.
Well, I know I
yes, you stop.
No, I didn't. Which one? Tell me.
So, looking at this is hilarious because, you know, they're friends and they're talking and shit and they're like reminiscing about shit that happened. You're in the chat right now. I want you to let me know how you feel about rewatching this right now, because I know this is like a couple months to maybe like a year old, like a couple months old. So let me know how you feel watching this right now, because I think this is hilarious, bro. This is that's how me and Rakim would watch. Like, yo, wait, but you did. This is how me and Rakim would talk. Like, but you did it, and then you did. But you're also being very respectful, but because you know each other 100%. You feel me? But y'all trying to make it.
Tell me. Pull it up. I want receipts. Because the first podcast I ever did was with my siblings, and that was before NYC Echo. And then the next podcast that I did after NYC Echo was Don't Be Sorry, Be Better.
I don't even know what that one is.
That's the one with the two white guys in Long Island. Shout out to Don't Be Sorry. And then I started the next one, which was the CJY podcast.
Facts, bro.
And then after that was the CJY podcast that I did with my bros that I stream with. Shout out to the CJY podcast. So what's all these podcasts that you're talking about?
Alright, well, you definitely have more podcasts under your belt than I have.
He gave you the SpongeBob space. You remember when SpongeBob caught Squidward eating the Krabby Patties? And you know when and that's how me and Rakim talk. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like most of the time I'm wrong. Rakim knows it. 100%. And Rakim was like, you know it, and I'm like, and he's like, you got it. You got me, brother, you got me. That's how it be.
And we both realized that it just wasn't it.
It wasn't it.
It didn't have that organic nature, that organic banter. It didn't have that back and forth, easy convo that you and I built literally just from being in college together type shit.
Yeah, right.
So
I still have the first picture from the day you got your hair braided the first time.
Yeah, I know you sent it to me.
Oh, that will be in the Patreon.
Anyway,
he sent it to me.
Go on about
So let me ask you, give me a gaming hot take.
Like gaming, like video games?
Yeah.
Sparking Zero is broken.
Who?
It's the game mechanics, bro.
Oh, I forget which one, but one of the trunks is broken as shit.
Bro, I'm not even talking about the Trunks characters, bro. I'm talking about, like, any of the big characters are just unreasonably broken, bro. Like, you can hit them and they're powering through your attacks.
Yo, I'm so glad you guys went straight to, like, anime topics. Anybody that's watching the stream right now has been watching me for like 6 months knows that I got Sparking Zero the day it dropped. I was on there. Like, I was whooping ass. Rakim, no. I was whooping ass. I was taking names. The big guys, and you know it's niggas the niggas that's playing the big guys is niggas that YouTube shit. They YouTube shit. And they go on YouTube talking about, this is the best character to play to beat the whatever the fuck. And then you pick your character, you're like, yeah, I'm gonna be Gohan. I'm gonna be Vegito. I'm gonna be, and this nigga's just bumping you the whole time. This is you. You're like, yo, what is going on right now? Like, what? You know you're nice. You know you're nice too. That's the thing about it, and it just stresses you out. That's why everybody shut that game down. 100%. They put that shit away. Like,
I heard Grape Ape Vegeta has been
disgusting.
The ringer.
Disgusting. Putting people through the absolute ringer, bro.
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you.
Do you even have Sparking Zero yet?
And that's what I was getting ready to say. I intentionally have not put.
Hot take, bro. Hot take, bro. Rakim, my best friend, Mr. Sentimental ass. I would change your life if I knew how to sing. I love you, but you haven't even played Sparking Zero with me. And I want to say, don't. Wait. Let me finish.
That is bullshit. You stopped playing that shit.
Who didn't stop playing the game?
When did I tell you played Sparking?
Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me, bro.
I remember that day. I was like, yo, you did the same thing, Rakim. You haven't played Sparking with me. Alright, let's play it. You know what you did? You went out fucking Once Human, nigga. I was like, okay, I guess I'm not fucking playing Sparking. Like,
alright, you did that did happen. But that's not fair. Okay. That's not fair. Okay. I admitted my wrong. That happened. Before that, how many times did I ask you?
Yeah, and those times
don't just say yeah. How many times did I ask you?
Those times, no, I admit. I said nah. I didn't want to play.
How many times? I didn't say no. How many times? Was it more than one time?
Like twice.
Oh.
Like twice.
You hurt me. You hurt me. That's crazy. You know, it was like 4 or 5 times, bruh. It was mad times.
Bro.
I played with Junior. I played with Chris, and I'm like, yo, Rakim, get on.
Yeah, y'all niggas
And you was
is
like,
evil.
no.
wanted to play the game.
We gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk
Okay,
about
go
that.
ahead.
We're gonna talk about that. Don't switch the subject.
Okay,
Okay?
go ahead.
He said we're evil because we was nice. Let's go back.
No.
What?
No. That's not what I'm
How
talking
we
about.
evil?
That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about when niggas would lose, y'all niggas was talking crazy for no reason.
That's what
like,
we
niggas just
do.
touched the game, y'all was talking crazy. So you think I'm gonna step in there with no tech, no meta knowledge, and get jumped by all 5 of y'all so that I can now be the one getting caught? Y'all was doing Junior dirt. Y'all was calling Junior all kinds of shit. And then you wanted me to join in, not knowing what I'm doing, and get that same work and get greased on stream? No. If it's just a little casual, we scrap real quick, you got me, cool. No, I'm gonna get my ass beat, and y'all gonna remind me of the ass beating every single day. No way.
Yo. You make some good ass points, I'm not gonna lie. Dead ass. Niggas do be talking mad shit. Niggas are talking mad shit. But that has nothing to do with me and you playing together. To be fair. Now you
I would gladly play that game and get my ass beat, but in that group setting when y'all was talking crazy,
Fair.
I was like, I'm not doing that to
That's-
myself, bro. Like, I'm
That's
not
fair.
doing that. Like,
But you never played with me still. And I brought it up a couple times.
I'll play that. I'll play because I have Bleach too. I will play all those games again. You
I ain't
put them
got
back in
Bleach yet.
rotation,
But I'm
I'll
down.
play.
I'm down to play. Okay, thank you. That is fucking hilarious, bro. Yo. Oh my god.
Every time Junior spoke, somebody was talking about how he got his ass beat.
You OD.
Like, I'm like, God damn. I'm like, God damn.
Junior,
they can't even do a
you
little-
act like Junior would be like, hello guys, and then we're just like,
No. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. There was times where Junior definitely brought it on himself. That's why I could never defend him. Cause Junior
These
definitely
people-
did bring it on himself sometimes.
these people that are watching
he
need
would
to,
talk crazy like he didn't get his ass beat, and then come back talking crazy like, yo, Junior, I was there, bro. Don't do this to yourself again. Like, don't do this. That's why I could never defend him. That's why I could never truly defend him. But there were definitely times where he'd be like, y'all would have a little series,
Yeah.
and he'd be in his corner quiet, and he'd make a comment on a good move or something. Like, shut up, Junior. Like, whoa. Damn, he can't even comment on the fight because he that bad. He can't even comment. Like, that's crazy.
yo, I'm crying. He's like, shut the fuck up, Junior. Nah, I love Junior. Junior's definitely one of our boys, but this is what happened, y'all. This is exactly what happened, and we got to give a little backstory to it. Sparking Zero came out. Y'all know the deal. Y'all know what fucking happened, bro. Niggas, there was niggas out there that had it a week earlier. Y'all know who y'all are. Junior, you know who you are. You were one of them. You had it a week earlier. I had to work. I'm here grinding. I'm clocking in. I'm thinking about Sparking Zero. I don't even know why. Like, I love Dragon Ball Z. I love GT. But, like, that game, because I played Tenkaichi, was on my fucking mind. Like, yo, I need that. Like, that's the game. The person I wanted to play the most with was Rakim, and he knows why. And I'm going to explain why. Oh, my God. I'm going to explain why I wanted to play Rakim. So, I wanted to play Tenkaichi. I wanted to play Sparking Zero. Junior got it a week earlier than me. Junior's playing it. They playing it. I'm watching. It's like Squidward in that meme. I'm like that. SpongeBob and Patrick out there having fun. I'm watching. Clocking in and clocking out the whole week. I'm like, damn. Oh, word? They're like, yo, come watch us stream. I'm here watching them stream. Fuck. Hating 100%. Then I go out and I get the game, right? I'm like, yo, I'm not playing NEI the first day. I was just like Rakim. Rakim has been like months. It's literally been months. He's never played the game. Literally been months. He admits that 100%. It's ridiculous. Treating me like a side piece. What? So
We played online in that game. Look at you.
So I went and got the game, and when I got the game, I was like, I'm not playing y'all the first day. I'm practicing. So I start practicing that first day. I don't know what happens to me. I think it's because I played Chris. Because Chris was like, yo, Juju, I'll teach you how to play the game. So he plays the game with me, and he's teaching me little things. And he's like, yo, you're actually pretty good for, like, your first day. And I was like, yeah. I know. I know what I'm doing. I don't know why the second day, I was nice. Junior came on. Everybody came on. Everybody's playing now. I didn't lose one fucking time. This was the second day I ever played this game. These niggas had the game a week earlier. This nigga was talking mad shit, talking about he's gonna whoop my ass and this and that. You know how good that fucking feels to just look at him like, what? And it's on stream, and it's recorded. I'm like, yo, bro. Yeah. I love you. I love Junior. Like, honestly, like, this nerding out. You see, y'all got me nerding out right now. This nerding out with him is just fucking amazing. I love that guy to death. But just that scenario itself, like that arc in our lives as like nerds, little nerds, is amazing, bro. So I'm glad that you said that. But I just want to say before I start the video again, Rakim is trying to sit here and get y'all hearts by saying, oh, you didn't want to play with me, da-da-da, da-da-da, blah, blah. Rakim, when we were younger, we played Raging Blast. I don't know if y'all know. I remember that heartache. I was innocent. I used to come to his crib just to chill with him. Like, we just chilling, playing games, whatever. You feel me? This nigga had Raging Blast and was like, yo, we playing this game. When I say Rakim didn't teach me anything, he didn't give me a second to... I didn't even... Bro, the nigga just handed me the controller, basically. He said, yo, bro, you gotta play this game, bro. He picked Trunks. You know damn well Trunks in that game is a monster. I couldn't do anything. It was just me. It was domestic violence. That's what it was. Let's just get really into the nitty-gritty. It was domestic violence. The nigga violated me for no reason. This was randomly in the day. He was like, yo, nah. He was doing powers on me. He put the controller down. He walked away. He's like all this fucking gloating and shit. And I'm like, yo, bro, this is the only thing I said. And I know Rakim remembers this. I don't even know how to play this game. This is my first day, bro. You just gave me this controller. He was like, yeah. Yo, bro. I was there, bro.
Not Raging Blast.
Oh, yes.
I definitely remember fighting you and attacking you, but I don't think
I remember when you did it. I remember you did an ability, and I'm here trying to fucking do the thing in the controller. I didn't understand the thing in the controller, and then you just like whooped my ass, and I'm like, and he was like, yeah. And I was like, all right, you whoop my ass, but it's like I don't know what I'm doing. You feel me?
I feel like
I've never been bullied like that by my best friend ever.
I feel like this came after you would bully me in UFC with John Jones. So I feel like that's probably what it was.
Okay, that's fair. We did have a UFC arc.
It was residual anger from you jabbing me with John Jones and me not being able to get through his reach.
You making that up? It was probably Anderson Silva because I used to pick Anderson Silva.
Nah, it was John Jones and Anderson Silva for sure.
It was definitely
number one. But John Jones was the number one, and I remember because I hate that nigga in real life too. Because he's a terrible human being. So.
How you hate him in real life because of the fucking game version of him? I'm weak.
Yo, cause the real life nigga is a dick. So losing that nigga the game, oh my god, bro.
That makes sense. Much. But that's our Sparking Zero backstory. If you play Sparking Zero, that's lit. If you want that work, let me know. I still got it.
Yeah. It's still sitting in my cart.
Me and Rakim is gonna play it, by the way.
And my little brother, we went half on it on the most expensive package, and I think it was like 160 or 180 or something like that. And I put down 90, he put down 90, and or whatever the number was. And I've literally played it once. He's been, but the thing about it with him.
He's still young, so he got time to do it.
He has a little bit more time, but he also had a modded version of Tenkaichi 3 that he had on his, the Steam?
On Steam, yeah.
Yeah, he had a modded version of Tenkaichi 3 on
Okay.
Steam, and he would play it with his Xbox controller.
Yeah.
And he was literally in the hyperbolic time chamber, bro, training to be good at Sparking Zero. And I still bust his ass.
Don't do that.
But that being said, I definitely use some broken ass characters, so I can't even be mad that I beat it. No, I can't even.
See, but I don't
You know
even
what
think
I'm
that's a hot take, though. I need a hot take.
I think Sparking Zero being a broken ass mechanics game is a hot take because that's one of the most popular
But I feel
games
like,
right now.
I don't know. I feel like I've heard people say that, though.
Okay, cool. When is
I do agree. Like a lot of people agree on that. Like it is kind of broken. I'm not gonna lie. You gotta find a way to play with the character that you play with, but it's broken if you know what you're doing.
GTA 6 coming out?
That's not a hot take. That's not a hot take. we got the It's Ironic podcast
Before we got GTA 6, nah, that's facts.
Yeah,
That's facts.
The fact that GTA 6 not coming out for PC, I think I gotta wait like 2 years.
Wait, why isn't it coming out for PC? Did they say
Everybody-
I'm on that PS5.
That's so funny. I love that you guys are doing your podcast now because you got to get back together and make it bigger and better every time. And it's like a little reunion I'm watching now. That's amazing. But GTA 6, everybody's always confused about this. I'm going to be clear with y'all. Every Grand Theft Auto comes out for consoles first, always. Always
Yeah,
comes
it
out
always
for
does
consoles.
that.
Always comes out with, we always forget because it's so long. But all GTAs come out with console first, and then like 2 years later comes out with PC, the version because of the modders and all that. The glitchers and all that stuff.
Like, oh, that people like me are just gonna steal it.
What does that mean?
ROMs. Not ROMs, torrents.
People like you?
PC gamers, primarily PC gamers. I don't waste the PS5.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a PC gamer, so I don't know how you would do that.
That's what they said.
Torrents are still a thing? Like uTorrent?
Yeah,
Not
nigga.
necessarily uTorrent, but
Nigga,
torrents are
yeah,
still a
game
thing.
to the
You can pirate software. You can definitely pirate software. And then Steam came out and said that you don't own the games that you're paying for. You're just like licensing them.
Yeah, nah, they cooked.
So
They folded
I'm
with
not-
that. Now you can't. They folded with that.
That's a hot
when I
take
heard
right
that,
there.
I was like, oh.
That's a hot take right there that
Piracy
they talk about
Piracy
right
gonna
now.
Go up.
Yeah, 100%. Because
It's
they
up.
they can do that. They can do that, but we can seed. If you guys know what I'm talking about, I'm not saying I do it. We can seed. Seeding is basically when computers talk to each other. So the computer you're on right now that you're probably watching me from can send data, to my computer. It's just that simple. Like, you got a game, you can send me the game. You know, feel me? But you have to seed it. That means you have to send it out, and then I have to retrieve it. It doesn't matter what it is. Computers can do that. Computers can talk to each other. Remember that. That's why blockchain is a thing.
Buying the game, then me pirating isn't theft. It's not theft. By your own definition, then it's not theft.
I mean,
Because I don't own the game. You don't own the game then. I'm licensing it.
I mean, you right. You right. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a PC gamer, like I said, so I don't know what.
I'm not gonna hold you. I decided I wasn't going to buy the PS5 when I went to go pre-order
Do you
it.
still not have it?
No.
Oh wow. I mean, you did spend like $1 billion on your PC setup. I remember when you did that whole like content. Did you put that out? Wow. And you talk about me not putting out the content from that.
Yo, I'm not gonna hold you.
That's
My
crazy.
entire trip to DreamHack.
Yeah.
I recorded content.
Wait,
I shot it.
DreamHack?
DreamHack in Atlanta.
Oh my
that's
god!
the thing
When I say we all live like the same life, like I'm not playing like it's the same thing here. Like when I was in college, my refund check I used to get like my PC setup that I still use today. There was a lot of content, music, all the types of stuff that I made. I did not put out. You know what I'm saying? Like that's you as a child, like really learning. You know what I'm saying? You get embarrassed. You think, oh, people are gonna judge you, etc. The main thing that people say, oh, I don't want my family to see it. The funny thing about it is that I'm streaming right now, and I think my sister's watching. I think that's the only family that I have right now watching, but none of my other family's watching. It's hard to get your family to watch. So if you're embarrassed because your family might see it, don't flatter yourself. You ain't that nice. They
You
don't.
ain't that
They don't.
nice.
You ain't that nice. They don't support shit. They don't support nothing,
got
bro. Like they
Unless
don't.
you got the one-off family like mine that randomly, my dad will randomly tell me about how Chris' mom saw my video doing this and that. Oh my
Exactly.
God, bro! Like,
Exactly.
and,
The
and
random-
it's funny because I don't care. I want them to see it, but it's always followed by be careful you lifting that weight. Oh my God, I know that.
When it gets to that point, you're successful. Like honestly, like when it gets to the point where they're all watching, you're successful, and that's what you want. Like honestly, but they don't watch,
Yeah, for the most
especially
part,
in
my
the
family
beginning.
comment.
Facts.
You went to
But you're
museum?
right.
Yes,
It's
okay.
hard to get people that to support you for whatever weird reason. I don't know why.
You know why?
And I shot the content and I started editing it, and I was just like, I cannot be. Yo, bro, you remember how y'all used to call me bougie in college? Oh, it's so much worse now. It's so much. I started editing it, and I was just like, fuck off, bro, no.
Don't you have an editor?
I called my editor, and I was like, yo, I'm about to just give you like 2 days worth of content. Can you make something out of it?
And how much do you usually?
Don't
pay
worry
you?
about it.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
All right.
Enough that what I'm doing is stupid. I messaged her today and I was like, yo, I got 4 projects for you and just tell me the price. And she was like, yeah, got you. Because obviously she gonna take the bread. And she's a fire editor. So
Yeah, I've seen-
shout out to Nugs. Shout out to Nugs.
I've seen what she's done on your previous podcast. She's a really great editor.
Gaming hot take.
Yeah, tell me.
I miss levels being a standard.
Like different
You remember
level-
like say Sonic Event
Adventure 2 Battle?
no. Because technically speaking those didn't have levels. They was technically open world-ish. But levels it's like no, like default levels. Look, like default levels, like early Metroid, where it's like there's a start here, there's an end there, and then you go on to the next one.
Am I bugging? Okay, I'm not bugging. Sonic Adventure 2 Battle literally had a start and an end.
Yeah, but there was like an overworld.
No,
I was with Sonic Adventure.
that was the Child World, bro. That's one aspect of the game.
Sonic Adventure had it.
But you still had to run to the next levels though.
No, you didn't, bro. You
Sonic
literally,
Adventure.
yeah, you literally started. You literally run.
so I'm
and
probably
you get to the
mistaking my
end of
Sonic then.
the end of that level. There might be like a boss battle or something, and then you go to the next level.
Alright, so I'm probably mistaken my
Yeah,
Sonic.
you are.
But yeah.
Because Sonic Adventure 2 Battle is literally top tier Sonic game.
Oh, 100%.
It's like
no
the
question.
best Sonic game.
Sonic Adventures for Dreamcast?
Sorry, I wasn't a Dreamcast fan. Yeah, see, he was a Dreamcast.
Josh?
fan.
Yeah.
Josh was a Dreamcast.
But I'm not gonna hold you. So going back to this whole levels being a thing, that is actually when I first learned that. Because I remember, and that's how I know that one specifically. Because you know that first level where the dolphin, the orcas chasing behind you or whatever.
Are we talking
Yo!
about Sonic Adventures?
Rakim.
Yeah.
He just gave me PTSD, bro.
What happened?
That's like the first game I ever seen, like for real.
Oh, real?
Yeah, like I went to like this dude's house who lived on my block. They said he was my cousin. This dude's not my cousin. He's just a person. I'm pretty sure he's not related to me, but he had I think it was the Dreamcast or the Sega or whatever. I didn't really know like video games like that. Like I was like a baby. You feel me?
Yeah.
All I saw was Sonic running on that bridge and the orca just like going like that, and I was like, what the fuck?
The fuck is
I was like,
this?
what the fuck is what? It made sense to me right away. Like it made sense to me. Like
Right.
he's controlling that little blue dude. He's the little blue dude. Like no, how can I like the little blue dude? Like how do I do that? Like how do I? You know what I'm saying? Never got that
Yeah.
game. That's why I wanted the Sonic game right now. That shit gives me fucking nostalgia. But when he said that shit, bruh.
The first console, I think I've seen video games before this. No, yeah, because I did. I played Mario 64
Mm-hmm.
because my cousin Shirley had it, right? So I used to play that. But the first like actual console I owned myself was a Game Boy Advance that my older cousin sent to me when she was living. I think she sent me and Josh one, and I was excited as hell.
I remember the Game Boy Advance and the Game Boy Color. We started getting those a little later, but we didn't have video games.
Yeah.
Like, I remember when I was like really young, we saw other people with video games. You feel me? And I was like, yo, what the fuck? The first like instance of me like playing a video game myself, just so you know, like where I was at was dead ass an arcade in a laundromat. We played Tekken on the arcade.
Wow.
Like that's bro. Oh my god! Like I'm getting a headache by the PTSD because the laundromat was shit. But they had a Tekken game there, and I know my mom would do laundry there like once a week, so I used to play it. Every time you won, you got another round. But the Sonic game, like before that Tekken game was like when it really clicked. Like yo, like I'm in the era where we playing video games. Like what the fuck? This is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you said you didn't pay it. I'm talking to Josh. But you know when
Definitely looking at me.
when the orca is chasing behind you, that level I beat it like 50 times, and I'm like, why am I not going on to the next level? Because I didn't understand that you had to from there you had to run out. From the little beach area, you had to run out and run to the next level.
Wait, what?
But the ring is at the end.
Yeah, no, the ring is at the end, and when you're done, it'll drop you back in by the pool.
Right.
I didn't know that there was another door, so I kept going back into the level.
He said the one on Gaia Brewer.
It's literally
Okay.
open. It's
The
literally
arcade.
Open. It's a little beach.
I wish I knew what he was talking about.
So the storyline tells you something that you.
I didn't understand that, bro. And you also gotta remember, this is.
I'm fucking crying. Fucking
What's the greatest?
Yo.
Legit, I think I might be like 12 or 13.
Kai, that's your twin?
Were you dumb?
You found your twin.
Were you a
I'm
dumb
about to go
child?
and stream this just so that I can show y'all.
Were you a dumb child?
Actually, a little bit. I'm not even gonna oh shit. Let me see.
Nah,
Now
but-
this goes into the next one.
Nah, I definitely understand that because I feel like with a lot of games now, but even I don't even know if I can agree with that, bro. Because even games now, even though yes they are open world, there's still a certain aspect of levels where it's like it's not to that extent, but like let's say for example, the Spider-Man game,
Right.
like. There's technically levels.
I see what you're saying.
You feel
but,
me? It's
but you see
open
how you gotta do
world.
all that traversal to get to it, and then you gotta go through the story. Before it was like finish, next level.
So you
Finish,
just
like
don't
Mario.
So you don't like a challenge.
Well, that's what they. How's that more of a challenge?
Because instead of it just taking you from one level to the next level, you physically have to go to the next level. You have to swing your ass.
Bro, that
So you disagree
movement.
with the sig then?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm not gonna lie. When they started doing that more with games, I was like, oh, this is hard. Like, I like the fact that I don't specifically have to go to the boss level.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I could
Facts.
bullshit.
Now
Facts.
that opened up a whole other style of gameplay for me.
That's what I'm
because
saying.
what I do, I finish side missions.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
I finish.
I go
side
crazy
missions.
with side missions,
And then
bro.
by the time I go to the first boss,
I'm broken.
and he's talking bearish nonsense.
It's funny because
Ah.
I'm the exact opposite.
What'd you say?
It says funny because I'm the exact opposite. I give a fuck about a side mission. I want to beat the main story. I want to know what happened. I get invested in the story and I want to finish it. I only do a side story when they tell me I have to do it to get to like the next part. Then I do it.
Yeah. Same here. I'm not gonna lie. I'm the same way. Like I'm very strategic. Like I check to see if I need it, and then I go back and go get it. But I try to do
Then I
like
have-
little bit of side missions, and then go to the boss because I don't ever want to go to the boss ill prepared. If I could beat him, I'm gonna beat him.
Yeah.
You eventually find a boss that you're ill prepared for, then you have to go back and figure it out. But he likes to be linear, like you. You like to just beat the boss mission, boss mission, boss mission, boss mission. But I like what he said. Like Sane said, bullshitting. I like bullshitting. Like
Yeah.
I like-
It's good to it's good to have the option for sure. I don't
like
I don't
bullshitting.
think it's a preferred.
I'ma
thing
swing
for me.
around,
Like, I need to.
I'm a stare at somebody, some NPC and shit. I'm a do things. I'm gonna try to glitch the game. You feel me? Like there's definitely different types of people. You feel me? There's different types of people that play video games different types of way. I know that some of y'all play GTA and followed the rules, like stopped at the red light, which you're not supposed to fucking do. But like some people play games like that. Like that's weird as fuck and that's outlandish. But some people definitely play. I do like a mixture. I'm definitely trying to beat the
I do
game.
that for, like I do that every 6 months.
Yeah,
when I was playing GTA every day.
Yeah,
Once
and
every
then you
6
start,
months,
yeah,
randomly
yeah.
I'm driving. I'm
But
like,
that's
you know, let me just stop
that's
at the red
technically
light.
that's technically bullshitting. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
I remember when I was playing Wukong. I don't know if y'all know. You remember when I was playing Wukong for a minute?
Mhm.
There was a time where like, you know, the cloud shit. I was just like
Yeah.
floating around the cloud, like just looking at the area. It's not a big ass area, but I was just like floating around the cloud, going all over the map, just
Yeah.
looking at things that I missed and stuff like that before
Mhm.
I faced the last boss. And I whooped the last boss ass because I had so much stuff. It did take me like a day or two, but you know, I did my
Yeah.
thing. But that's so funny to think about, like the different dynamics of people and how they play
Mhm.
games and stuff.
I feel like the reason why I was a little different in GTA is
Mhm.
because I didn't care about the fucking story. I just wanted to go online. So,
Same.
like, and I don't know if it's a hot take, but I think the GTA 5 story trash.
Fun fact: I never finished the GTA 5 story, so I can't give you
Bro,
my opinion.
Once I finished the epilogue, it was
Yeah, straight online.
bro.
Like
I did
I'm not
care.
trying to. I don't give a fuck what
I thought
happened
I-
to Franklin and them. Fuck all that shit.
Yo,
Like,
I watched that story on YouTube, and I was like, so Franklin and fucking, I forgot the, and Michael just cool like that. This random
You
black
know-
man is in your backyard asking for a job. Like, shoot, I'll shot him. Like, what?
yo, the truth comes
What?
out, Rakim.
Like,
That's a crazy ass sentence.
Bro, you gotta
What if-
think about Julia.
Like-
Imagine I don't know you, right?
And you jumped
the
in my
only
backyard.
time we met each other was you stealing my car.
That's true.
I go back home. Now you're in front of me in my house, in my backyard, asking me for a job. Where's
That is-
my blick? Like, what the fuck? This nigga is insane. Like, this nigga is crazy. Like, what?
Yeah, I know you turned away from your computer when you said that. It sounded like you was.
Like,
Like,
where's my blick? Like, yo, that's the exact motion I did. Where is my blick? Like, what are you talking about, bro? You just stole my car. Like,
yo.
what are you talking about?
Let me say-
Michael's a middle-aged man and Franklin brawling. Like,
Yeah,
what?
yeah, that is true.
Like, this is a scary ass moment. Like,
You know what's crazy? Like now, right now, I do want to finish the story. Like before, when I was younger, when I first got the game, I wanted to get online as fast as possible. Like, but right now, I actually said that I'm gonna do this story on stream. Like, I'm gonna do the GTA 5 story on my stream before GTA 6 comes out. I'm gonna do the whole beginning to the end. But before, just like you, I did not care. He didn't want his life. That's facts. That's facts, though. Just pulling up after you just robbed somebody, just stole somebody's car is crazy. Crazy.
Sit down. Sit down. Saber, you're not even a thing anymore.
But you know that they do that with what's that recent Zelda game?
I don't play Zelda games.
Wow. Josh, what's that? I know you a fan. What's that recent Zelda game?
I'm sorry to pause it so early. I don't play Zelda games neither, y'all. I'm so sorry. I wish I really did. Like, I wish I played Zelda. I have a Switch. I want to play, you know the
the
game.
new Brave, yo, that shit good.
That shit look good. It's like GTA and Zelda had a baby. But before that, I used to watch people play Zelda. Remember, I told you, like, I was younger. I
Yeah.
didn't really have games. I was the youngest, so I would just watch people play games. I seen the older Zelda. I seen how, like, they would play it and stuff. And maybe I was past the controller once or twice, and I was like, what the fuck is going on? Because I didn't understand, like, Dark Souls type
Mechanics.
of, like just hit them and back up, hit them and back, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, I didn't understand. So I died. I don't remember it like that, but I remember, like, the water mission that everybody would bitch about. Like, there was, like, a water, like, level or whatever the case may be. But I've never played a Zelda game. So him saying that made me feel, like, comfortable to say that, like, because I know mad people play Zelda. I never played that shit.
Game with Tears of
Never
the Kingdom.
finished one. I played it. I never finished
Yeah,
it.
one of those.
I never
One
truly
of
owned
both of
one.
them. Literally, my little brother has both of them, and he got to the point where he got the Master Sword, like, before doing anything in the game. Like, he got the Master Sword before doing anything, like, big in the game, major in the game, and he was just going.
Yo, Sane, you want to know how you an old head? And I'm sorry to say this, bro. I'm an old head too, but it's good to like realize how we old heads. You know, new games like for example, the new game Oblivion just came out, or like Cyberpunk 2077,
Yeah.
shit like that. You know damn well like you can go to a certain point in the map in open world games, like you said, like bullshitting, and find that sword or like go do that shit real quick. You just go look up a YouTube video. That's literally what your brother did. you thought he was nice. That nigga YouTube the video, went straight. He said, nigga did a beeline. Straight to the sword, got that sword, and you came through. You was like, "What's going on?" He was like, "Yeah, I got that master sword." He tricked you. He tricked on you with the video game. He bamboozled. He act like he did all this shit. Nigga showed him how to do it in 15 minutes. He watched the whole tutorial.
You was the Olay.
That's real life though, y'all. That's dead ass real life.
And crazy throughout the game once he got the master sword.
Yeah, that's how I play. One of my
This is
friends was like,
hilarious.
oh no, that's not the spirit of the game. I'm like, I paid $65 for this game. I'm playing it however I want.
I was just about to say,
I'm
I
playing
spent my money on this shit. I'm gonna spend it. I'm gonna play
Did
it the way
I
I
ask
want
for
to.
money?
That's
Oh,
a
I
fact.
bought it myself with money that I earned.
That's a fact.
Guess how I'm playing then?
That's a whole fact.
Okay.
That's a whole fact. But
Now, this says not every game needs to be an open world or have live services to be successful. Quality over quantity. I don't care for live services. That always on bull is nonsense.
what's live services? I'm sorry. I am not as deep as a gamer as I used to be just because adult life. Right?
Oh.
I
Adulting.
work.
I really thought yo, I gotta pee, bro. You made me laugh too hard. I'll be right back, yo. I'm so sorry. I gotta pee, bro. He said I thought he was nice. Yeah, nigga bamboozled. He said I got it for the low. All right, I'm back.
Welcome.
Thank you. Sorry about that, yo. I need to use the bathroom so bad. That laugh literally made me need to use the bathroom. That shit was hilarious. It's so funny to think, yo. You know how many niggas did that? You know how many niggas finessed? It was like, yeah, I got like you did your research. You did not scour the whole game to find that. You did your research. You did something and you found that shit and now you showing off. That's so funny. Just know that your brother loves you and the fact that you thought that was cool made his day. 100%. 100%. You was like, yo. You was like, you got the master sword. He was like, yeah, you know, something like. No. He made his fucking day, bro. He went to school the next day cheesing like you so happy. You know, I got the master sword. My brother thought it was cool. You know, he thought it was cool.
That is fucking funny.
That is beautiful, bro. That's life right there, bro.
You know what's funny?
What?
I would never use YouTube and stuff to like get a broken hack. But if I was confused for more than 10 minutes, I'm definitely looking up how to get to the next
Facts.
part. I did not care for puzzles. Like, listen, I'm trying to beat the boss. I'm not trying to find out where to put this piece, bro. If I don't figure that shit out in 10 minutes, I'm looking it up.
Yeah, it's a hard transition to that though. That's how I became lately. Back in the day, it took me a while to get there. You feel me? Like eventually look up a tutorial or whatever. Before I was like adamant, like nah, I'm gonna figure this out. That's the old head mentality. That's the slave mentality. That's the niggas in the fields. I ain't running. I'm not doing. No, bro. You need the help. Like you dead ass. Like to make things easier. And I think that's important. That games teach us that. Like in real life situations, if you don't understand something, look it the fuck up. Like don't think that you're just gonna figure it out, or some dickhead who's your family member or your friend or whatever is telling you whatever the fuck, and then we follow that. Take different sources, like do your own research, and then put all those ideas together, then go with that. Don't just be like, oh, I'm gonna just figure it out, because that's how we fuck ourselves over. You feel me?
You know.
But you remember Pokemon? You remember Pokemon Emerald? I'm sorry to cut you off. You remember Pokemon Emerald?
No, go ahead.
I'm so old. I don't call myself old that much, but I'm so old that the internet wasn't really like a thing for me to research on. Like I remember playing Minesweeper and like, you know, not really like doing research. I remember Ask Jeeves. That was before Google. But the Nintendo Emerald, we had a book. The book had like all the secrets and stuff, so you had to like read the book, and like there was like puzzles in the book, and if you did puzzles in the book, you could do the puzzles in real life, and then that's how you unlock the secret thing. So there was like extra steps to it. I had to learn Braille. This coming out my mouth right now, pause, is crazy, because I had to learn Braille to find Reggie Rock, Reggie Ice, and Reggie Steel. I remember that shit vividly. I was doing homework on that fucking book for the game. And that's basically the same thing we do now for like YouTube and stuff. If I didn't read that book, you think I was gonna know Braille off the what?
Right,
Nigga,
like,
come
I don't know
on.
Braille.
You think I'm Batman? You think I'm Batman, nigga? I'm just learning. Nah, brother. Ain't nobody teaching us Braille in Brooklyn, just off the rip. It's not happening. What were you saying though?
I was gonna say what really destroyed that mentality for me is when I was in high school and I struggled with math and I was taking the Regents and I had studied mad hard and I'm doing the test and I really felt like I had that bitch and I had a chance to cheat and I didn't cheat to prove to myself I could. I failed. After that, it was over. The next test, cheated my ass off and passed. So we're done. That what? Never again will I get caught lacking like that. I know I could have cheated the first time and I did it and I failed. I was dead as not rewarded for my good deed. We're done here. The very next time I took that test, I cheated crazy. Yeah. Like,
you know what's funny
like,
about
it was not a game, bro.
You know what's funny about you know what's funny about you bringing that up? The concept of like missing out. Like FOMO, you know, fear of missing out and shit. You learn like, oh, I didn't do that and everybody's good. You're talking about that with that test. Like you didn't cheat. You're good. You wasn't good, but then you cheated. You was good. Not telling anybody to do no bad things. Don't do nothing. No, like don't do it. It's better to not do it and not get caught than to do it and get caught. Then you really fucked up.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's over.
Me and my coworkers literally yesterday, bro. Literally yesterday was talking about like COVID, and we were talking about like there was like what check did you get during COVID? It was a random ass conversation. I don't know why we were talking about this. What check did you get on COVID? I was like, I got the stimulus check. Like what one coworker was like, I got the stimulus check and the unemployment. You know the unemployment was hitting. That shit was hitting. It was like $800 a week on top of like 12 bands, 1,200 or whatever. So the world was gonna end anyway, fuck it. But my my friend was like, actually, it was me that brought it up. I was like, you remember the PPP loan? I was like, you remember that 10 bands that everybody got? I'm like, yo, did they get in trouble for that? Because it don't seem like anybody got trouble for that shit.
They got in trouble for that.
They did?
Yeah.
Okay,
they got
okay,
in a lot
good.
of trouble.
Good.
They thought it was lit because
Good.
for a little bit they wasn't getting in trouble.
Let me tell you
And
something.
then all of a
People
sudden, somebody started crunching the numbers. And said, hold
people should not. Personally, I don't think people should be getting in trouble. America got way enough money to be giving. They got enough money to be giving people 10 bands. I'm not trying to hit that shit, okay? At all.
I'm not saying.
But
I'm not saying if they should have, because of course, yeah, give the money to the people. But at the end of the
okay,
day,
good. Now that I know that
they
people got in trouble, there was a
Niggas-
part of me that was like,
already.
damn, like people just just signed up for 10 bands and just got the 10 bands and they're just good.
Yeah,
But-
some people, I think some people are in jail right
but-
now. Right?
10 bands is not worth going to jail and doing all that shit like at all, bro.
It ain't.
Like you gonna be
Unless
fighting
they
over
paid
cornbread.
Unless they paid a debt with it.
But on top of the PPP thing, some people was doing it with the unemployment thing too. There was, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Finagling. Is that a word? There was finagling. They was finagling, and they was getting the. So some people are served Fed sentence. Damn.
Yup.
You went in the wrong pockets.
The wrong pocket.
You looked
The
up.
feds don't play
You was in
that
a
shit.
you was in a pocket. You looked up. That nigga. You was in the
They
wrong
looking
pocket.
down at you
That's
like, so what business you started playing?
That's a gorilla. You know what a gorilla do to you? You was in a gorilla's
No.
pockets. No,
Yeah.
it's done. That's crazy.
Yeah,
I did not know that because
Yeah.
their comments was that people didn't get in trouble for it. I honestly, once I heard about that shit, I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I'm not
Yeah,
doing that
I
shit.
was never
I'm
gonna do
I'm
that
not-
shit. No, that's too
even
much.
if it does work, I'm good.
Yeah.
Like, you feel
It's
me?
too risky.
That
Niggas
sounds crazy to me.
I don't know
I've
if
never.
every single person got caught. Obviously, I'm sure there's some people that,
Yeah.
like, by the grace of Jesus, skirted by. But a lot of people ended up getting caught, and they was like, "Oh yeah,
Jesus came by like, you good?
Lock
Nah.
'em lock them up." 10 bands, they coming back for that. They coming back for that. They ain't a measly grand. I feel like if the PPP was like a grand, and they found out people was faking, they probably let it rock. Maybe a little community service. 10 bands? Nah, we need that. Cause that's 10 bands multiplied by how much? So yeah,
What?
200,000 bands for them? Nah, bring that.
How
Bring
does
that back.
my question is? How does putting people in jail even help that? Because when
At
you
that point, it's just anger.
Yeah.
Like, hey, it's back. We ain't got the money. Well, you're not just gonna walk off.
you know when you're mad at a nigga off the principal. Nah, it's the principal.
the
Fuck,
principal.
fuck you. You
Off
getting
the
you getting
principal.
25. You
Yo,
getting-
off the rib. You took 10 bands from me? Yes, somebody's suffering. I'm leaving with some. You gonna pay it back in time. You gonna pay it back with time lost, nigga.
We'll pay for that cornbread. You good? In the
Yeah.
meantime, you right here with us.
Mm-hmm.
Nah.
But if I'm not mistaken, live services, that's not like the game is running whether you're in here or not, right?
So like playing on
I think that's always on, not live service.
Like 2K? Yeah, like Fortnite. Yeah, because they have events. Didn't they? Nah, they played on them.
That's the
Okay, yeah.
So I'm not gonna act like I know the difference, but I'm gonna tell y'all what I think I know the difference is. Live service does sound like it's always on, but that's not always on. Always on games is a thing, like AFK games and always on games. That's a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know those things. Those are like phone games and shit like that. Shit that runs in the background. You get currency, you get whatever, even if you're not playing the game, just if you start it up.
Yeah.
Live service is when the developers put new things for you to buy and they update it consistently. So they update it and they put new things for you to buy. So they add new maps and stuff like that, but they also put new things for you to buy. Most of it is to sell you things when it comes to live service. Because they're like, oh, look at, Fortnite. Oh, look at the new Deadpool. Oh, don't you want, Ariana Grande? You know what I mean? That's live service.
Yeah.
Most of those things do not help you become better at the game. So there's
These look
another
nice.
there's another level that's called pay to play. So pay to play means that whatever you bought makes you a little bit better than the other players. So like it could be a skin that makes you a little darker in the corner. That's pay to play. Cause you paid $20, you're a little darker in the corner, so that makes like Call of Duty. It's hard to pinpoint that person. Pay to play, it could be like, oh, you could buy this character and that character is stupid strong. Like let's say like Gohan, Beast Gohan in Sparking Zero. I don't know how he plays because I stopped playing it before there.
I haven't played it yet. It's funny I had that nigga. I definitely had that nigga. I haven't touched him. But I definitely got. I was like, I saw Beast Gohan, and I need that. I need that Beast. You know, even though I don't like the name Beast, I like the fan name Final Gohan. I think that's cool.
I don't know why that's so funny to me. Cause why would you buy something like that and never touch it,
Bro?
It's not even.
When I do, I'm gonna have
What
that
if-
option.
What if ironically like you never do?
That'd be crazy. But nah, I do plan.
That's when
it's
That's
more
when
of
me
a-
and you finally play, right? When you're fucking old and you have a gray beard, and we
Yo, man,
finally
it's
play.
the first time I play the game, that'd be crazy. Nah, we're gonna play the game, but nah, I want to get back into playing games. I want to make my channel again. It's just
You talking about late night party gaming?
yeah. It's
Oh,
just,
lit.
yeah, that's why you see us uploading from time to time. Now.
Nice. Just so y'all know, Rakim started a gaming channel called Late Night Party Gaming. That has inspired me to start doing my gaming channel and start streaming too. And I was in some videos, right, in the beginning? I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was lit.
Like Suicide Squad, yeah, on the lives, since it's going on YouTube.
Yeah. So that's what I was saying. Then like games that are still running, whether you're playing or not, and if something is going to happen.
I think that's kind of lame. Me personally, because it's like something's happening without me actually playing the game. Why can't I just?
So you mean to tell me that because I gotta work overtime today, I don't get to partake? Nah,
I think that's whack.
Yeah.
Because
That's two different things y'all talking about. I don't know. I don't want to. I feel like I'm interjected in their conversation, but this is my stream, y'all. I get to do this, but I feel like they're talking about two different things, though. Like Sane is talking about, like, he thinks it's lame if you have a game that's just running in the background, and he's talking about what if I'm working? Like, what if I'm missing out? Because, you know, there's kids that's playing the game all day after school, whatever.
Yeah.
You feel me? Those are two different things. Because there are games that run in the background while you're not doing anything at all. Like those AFK games, like on your phone and stuff like that. Some games do that well. I don't know if you ever played Shadow of War or Shadow of Mordor. But that's a game where you have to fight these bosses. And the bosses have, like, feelings. Like, if you don't kill the boss
remembers that.
Yeah, the boss remembers it, and the boss, when you log back in, could have a bigger army which you have to defeat, which is dope because while you're away, the boss is getting stronger because you didn't beat him in time. That's fire, 100%. But if it was like you're fighting,
sometimes they don't. Sometimes they're grateful.
Yes,
Which is cool too.
yeah, it goes both ways. You feel me? Like it's like it goes bad or it goes good. If you were to be fighting the boss and doing all that extra shit while you're away, that would suck. So I understand where you're coming from. That would suck. But I think what he means, like, if he was away and there's other people playing the game, at the end of the day, it's first come, first serve. But that's called the Nemesis system, saying, like, that's literally a thing in the gaming community. It's called the Nemesis system. They actually patent that shit. And most games don't have it because they patent it. And you know how patents work or whatever. But if they want to, they could make more games like that. Like, it's Shadow of War and Shadow of Mordor. You play those games, you're gonna be like, whoa, like, this is crazy.
Bought the game. I spent my money. I should be able to enjoy every aspect of the game that I spent my money on.
Yeah.
But isn't it you getting DLCs?
I don't.
That's a whole nother. That's a whole nother
topic.
take, bro.
That's a whole
Because
nother
if we want to talk if we want to talk DLCs, I also think that's whack, bro.
He just nerded out. You just nerd. You want to talk DLCs?
DLC, baby.
DLC. I'll tell you about some DLCs.
I think that's ass.
Right.
Give me the full game.
I paid for the.
If you,
Like,
especially
actually-
if I'm buying like an ultimate package,
Especially if I'm buying an ultimate package, and then you're putting out mid DLC that and now all of a sudden because I have it and you don't, you and I can't play the base game together like Destiny.
That's-
No.
I think that whole era, even though we're technically still in that era, that whole era of I'm gonna sell you a game, but it's not done.
Oh my god, that pisses me off.
Bro.
And then you gotta do like a 4-hour update. Day one? No, I'm not playing that.
Yeah.
I remember PS4 did that. The day PS4 dropped, I think that's the only system I bought day one. I could be wrong.
Yeah, bro.
But I think that was the only system that I bought day
Thank
one.
you,
I
thank
know for a fact that was the only system I bought day one with my own money.
I'm not gonna lie, PS3 was the only system I bought day one.
Nah, I bought that like a year after the fact. But when the PS4 came
Y'all
out,
niggas had bread for day one. We didn't have no bread. It was layaway.
I was like, yo, that shit mad bread. I'm not buying the PS3. They announced Storm. I was like, somebody gonna give me a PS3. That's when I got the PS3.
I don't think I got any system day one. Oh.
Same thing with PS4. I didn't get the day one. I'm good with the 3. They said the Storm 2 or whatever Storm was coming out for it. I said, yeah, I need that.
Nah, we definitely didn't get anything day one. We had shit on layaway. 100%. That shit was on layaway for a minute. But Xbox 360 was like the fastest system we got. I remember when that shit came out, we was on that. Because we had the Xbox, and we knew
Yeah.
we was on that. Because we suffered the red ring of death. That was hell. But we had that shit early.
I've always had fire internet. And
Because you got money.
I've always had fire internet.
$20 an hour, 40 hours a week. For real though.
Download wired, not wireless, not Wi-Fi, Ethernet, and it was like a 3-hour download. Day one, I'm like, yo, I came back. Hey, unboxed it, set everything up. I'm ready to play. No.
Wired
You gonna say you gotta
Ethernet.
wait for this update, and you couldn't do anything. You had that blue screen,
literally had to just be
freaking
like-
bar.
Dead ass.
And I was like, oh, this is nice. And I remember I got home.
All you got to do with that system was smell that shit. When your system came out and your fucking new game came out with the system and they had the update, all you had was that new box smell. That shit was sitting there downloading for mad long. Especially GTA, forget about it. You ain't even playing that same day. Forget about it.
Who I was talking about with the whole earache, thing, he's the one who took me to the Walmart in Long Island to get it. Because that's where I had my pre-order.
I'm not gonna lie, he a bum. We're not gonna talk about this podcast.
And he dropped me home. I think I got home by like noon.
I hope he sees this.
You're a jerk. You're a jerk. But I got home at like noon.
Right.
Put on the PlayStation to download, and this is like November. This was November 15th, I think, because fraternity anniversary.
I was
the
about to
day
say,
before.
how do you remember that, bro?
Fraternity's anniversary. And I remember the sun was going down by the time I popped the disc in for the first time. I was sick, bro. I almost didn't care. I was still playing my PS3 while my PS4 was being updated.
Nah, bro.
I was sick.
I'd have been vexed.
I was sick.
I'd have been really, really sick and tired of that, and I would have just gave up hope and put it back in the box.
Nah, I spent way too much money on that.
I feel you.
Especially for me back then. That was my first job out of college.
What job was that?
That's when I worked at the hardware store. I was the IT manager for the hardware store.
You was what?
Next game,
Wait, what you was what?
I was the IT manager for the.
Wow, so you always had money.
That's not,
Yo.
You know that's not true.
You was an IT manager for a hardware store.
What's up with?
Streaming?
Yeah.
I'm not home.
It says I'm streaming.
I'm not home.
Tighten up.
Sorry.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Get out of here.
Wow.
Love you. Bye.
You too. Bye.
All right.
Yo, you know what's crazy? You know what's
You
crazy?
had money, bro.
Is that when these men met me, they
had
had
money,
financial aid,
bro.
and I didn't.
This man had money.
They had financial aid and I didn't. They used to make fun of me.
Never had financial aid.
Because
Let's get that straight. I've never had
the
financial
group,
aid.
Swaggle, all of us,
Never had.
they had financial aid, and
Keep
I
saying
didn't
they.
get y'all, all of y'all, everybody
Say
but me.
y'all,
had
including
financial
me,
aid.
this financial aid conversation.
And I did not have financial aid.
I've never received FAFSA.
So when, you know, like after all the FAFSA and all that clears or whatever, and the
I'm
extra
waiting for
money
him
that they
to stop
had,
Rakim, did you? He said a way for him to stop including
in this
me.
conversation.
He said, "I never seen that bread." He said, "I never saw that bread." Yeah, Rakim, did you get FAFSA? I don't know.
What he
Rakim,
said?
did you get FAFSA?
Yeah, I did.
He's talking about FAFSA. He's saying y'all niggas got FAFSA. He's like, I never got it. And he's like, y'all niggas. And he's like, I don't know why you keep including me. I never seen that bread. That's hilarious.
I definitely got fast. How do you think I went out of state?
How much
I'm
did you?
not
How
out
much
of
did?
state, but
How much did
away
you
for
get?
college.
How much did you get?
I got the whole thing, like 40,000.
Yeah, they gave obviously they gave it to you in semesters and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
You had to be full time too, right?
Yeah, I was a full time student.
Yeah, same here. That was the big thing. They were like, you better have 5 classes. We taking that bread. It's coming out your pocket. I'm like, what? One time I had 4 classes. They was like, yeah, that'll be $4 billion. I was like, I don't have that money. Like, what are y'all talking about? They're like, you better take you better take a random class.
I had 5 classes
You had to.
every time.
You
The only time
you had to.
I had 5. It's funny. The only time I had 5 classes, but it felt like 4 is when one was completely online
Yeah.
and there wasn't any class. It was just a due date with assignments. Oh my god, the freedom.
You know what's crazy? As a full-time student, you know when you're a freshman, you don't know that much. I should have did more online classes. Like, we could have done online classes while we were freshmen. They would have probably like took the weight off of us a little bit for not having to commute and stuff like that. But I was kind of scared of taking online classes. Like, I seen the options too. I remember that shit because I was one of those people. You remember my situation, bro? Like,
Yeah.
my parents was being weird with signing the papers for FAFSA. I don't know what the fuck that was about. But how you want me to go to college, but you're also having an issue signing the papers for me to get the funding for college? That's
Made no sense.
that's crazy to me. So I would get their signatures late. I remember there was one year, and I'm about to teach y'all something, bro, that y'all probably never knew about America. This is crazy. I know I'm a little tipsy, but this is facts. You can look it up because I did it, and they told me that it's okay. You can look it up. So there was a year in college where I was going to classes without being registered for that semester. Like, imagine going to class for like half a semester and not being on the attendance, not being registered, or any of that shit. I'm not just a random ass nigga. Like, I was obviously there the year before, so some of the professors I knew. Some of it was like the second year taking them because, you know, the second version of the class, etc. But when it came to signing my FAFSA papers, there's a spider on the wall. It's a little spider, no biggie. But when it came to signing the papers, my dad specifically would take a while signing those papers. So there was a year I didn't get the money, and they would remind me like, yo, like, you're not registered for school. But I would still show up. And then, because I remember somebody told me that I could still show up, and if I register later, all the credit that I did would still count. So what I'm teaching you guys right now is technically in America, you could sit in college courses. You can literally sit in college courses. Like, if you get permission from the professor, like, you're not gonna just be a random ass person. But if you just want to learn, you can sit in. And I was dead ass sitting in for like 2-3 months. And I was praying that the FAFSA stuff would go through. Then eventually it went through. And even my teachers wasn't believing me at one point. They're like, oh, okay. Okay, you're going to get to that. All right, no worries. But
And then it dropped.
The bread dropped. Yeah, you got paid? You got that bread I sent you? All right. Tighten up.
Anyway, give my credit.
Give my number, motherfucker.
That ass.
I know you got my work. I know you got my paperwork. I know you got it.
Agree. It better be an
They
8.
used to go, oh, look, I got $500 left, $600 left. Look at all the money I got. Oh, Ron, you don't got no money?
My fast food refund check, because, you know, they give you a little extra. Them
little
motherfuckers,
extra
bro.
refund.
Them motherfuckers, you paying that back, bro. Ain't no extra shit. You paying that back. But the little extra they give you, because they give you a little bit more than you're supposed to pay, so you get a little change and stuff like that. I wish everybody who's a freshman wish they would have known not to pay for food, because if you didn't pay for food, you probably would have got an extra $2,000 in your pocket.
Oh, I knew that.
Oh, you knew that. Some people knew that. Some people knew
But
that.
at the same time, I didn't know how to cook back then, so it's like I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
So
He was like,
I just got the cheapest option for food.
it was still
And
like,
I would just
That
and
shit
I
was-
would just be selective. And plus, remember freshman year, I was in a relationship, so she was cooking. So I was pretty much okay. I
Oh.
didn't have to use it all the time.
you was lit.
It was my second year when I was single.
That nigga was in an anime. That's crazy. You talk. You
It
keep
was my
talking.
second year when I was single. I had to like be smart with how I used the thing, but like because I was dieting and stuff, it was pretty easy for me to just like ration out the stuff for me.
That's crazy to think about. But yeah, the cheapest, bro. I'm telling you, like I'm a numbers person. So when I went to college, I was looking at the numbers. Like I'm like, what the fuck? The cheapest was like 2,000, maybe a little less. The most expensive is like 5,000, and that's a university.
Yo.
That's like a bare
Yo.
minimum university. The bigger ones are even worse. But
They tried to honey dick me with the.
they
with the
honey
big
dick.
one.
They honey dick the shit out of everybody.
I was like, I seen the big one. They said all the stuff you can get. I was like, yeah, but I did my research. Nigga. That means less money for tuition, nigga. We sliding down to that little bit of 600 swipes, a little 200 for retail, nigga. Fuck that shit. Fuck out of here. Not paying that, bro. Nah, you're not doing that to me. You're not.
Yo, that is facts though. That's dead ass what
And then-
happened. Nah, we're not doing that. Got a little
And
extra
they
bread.
lucky- You're lucky that I'm a good person, cause sophomore year and freshman year I didn't know how to cook, but I was cool with this girl who didn't have any swipes, and so because I was cooking for myself, I let her use my swipes.
Oh wow, that's fire.
I let that rock.
You was one of those. There was.
Otherwise, I would cancel that bitch.
That's fire, bro. That's fire. That's amazing. You still know that person?
Yeah.
Yeah, she owe you. She owe you something. Not like that. Not like that. But yeah, I mean, you looked out. That's amazing. Cause I remember when I was in college, I didn't have the thing neither. You know what I mean? Like I didn't even have room and board. That shit was fucking. It was horrible. I was commuting and all that stuff, but I didn't even have the swipes. Some of my friends, because one thing that college gets you is that you have a certain amount of swipes per day. If you don't use them, they don't roll over. So sometimes people will eat and be like full, and they don't want to go out and then use that dinner swipe or that lunch swipe, or because there's a certain time period, so they have to get up and go. If they don't go get that food, and I'm pretty sure only dinner you can leave with. Only dinner you can leave with. Breakfast and lunch you can't leave with that shit.
We definitely, yo, listen.
Yeah.
We was thieves in that bitch. What?
I mean, you was in New York.
Let me tell you something. When we realized this is the money, this is the food that we paid for. Talk about we can't take the bagels. We took that bitch. Fuck out here, nigga. Took the whole rack of bagels. We out.
I paid $5. I'm leaving with something.
I'm leaving with something.
Yo,
nigga. You crazy.
that is so true. I remember.
You crazy.
We did
My
kind of.
My swipes didn't roll over to semester, but it would be good. I just had to use the semester. So there was times where I just had a bunch and I would use it at the end.
Yeah, some people would do that too. Get like mad drinks in one shot or mad. Yeah, I mean, but it was still a big ass waste of money. You're saying here like this ain't worth You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's
You know what else? Though something that you
Yeah.
weren't supposed to do
what?
on the retail side, where it's like you could buy like the food chains that are there, right? They had soda dispensers on the outside, but you're technically supposed to pay for a cup. I looked the employees in the eye that took my bottle and put that shit in the thing. Like, I'm not about to buy that cup, brother, and you're not about to stop me. Like,
You ain't stopping shit.
you ain't stopping shit.
Nah, but they did overprice the food and all that good stuff. But
Mm.
I remember a lot of friends would help me. Like, some of them would swipe for me and stuff like that, which was dope. So, the fact that you did that with somebody, for somebody, is amazing. Like, you were that somebody in another campus. That's dope.
Yeah, man, can't let people starve.
You
out
can,
here.
man. What? I think it's the Haitian in you too. A Haitian would never let somebody starve. If they can,
Right.
if they could help, they gon' help.
Yeah, you're poor. I'm like, I am paying to be here.
I'm
Eat a dick.
literally paying to be here. I was also paying to be there.
I don't know.
What the
You
what?
live in Long Island. You got money. I don't want to hear that. I did not get a bedroom that was even remotely as big as Matthew's bedroom until I was in my 30s. Matthew got the whole top floor to his dolly.
You hear how he keep calling me
Yeah,
Matthew?
not them calling out each other, bro.
Yo,
They didn't
the
even say my name.
government.
I don't know who.
This
The government.
nigga-
Say who's left in chat. This is
This-
Matthew now.
This nigga keep calling me by my government, Ronell.
Ooh, I don't like that. I don't like
Ooh,
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. I don't like
Oh, you don't like that?
Well, in any case.
Oh, you don't like
Well,
that?
in any case, so they had financial aid and I didn't. And what's crazy is that the group, the majority of the people in the group had financial aid. And when I got my
wasn't
first
one of
job, because I graduated before them, when I got my first job and I had to come back to do I had to change my, to redo a math class. I came back, I have $1 or $2, now all of a sudden, oh, look at this, Big Bang Hank, look at Ronnie,
He
he got bread.
got money because he was an
that's
IT
been-
manager.
And that has been the narrative that
Honestly,
pushed
it
ever
didn't
since.
help the
That
way
I
you
bought a
dressed.
Mac and an iPad.
And then also the way you dressed. You dressed very preppy at the time.
Because Kanye. I was a massive Kanye fan.
So what, bro? You walked around with bow ties.
I still walk around with bow ties.
That's a nigga with money.
No,
Yo,
Listen, a normal, average, everyday nigga is not walking around with
So
bow
that's-
ties
that's
and,
you know, that's not my fault. How's
and
that my fault?
suspenders and suits.
how's that my fault?
Money bags.
Nah, bro.
Money.
And I was really early on Amazon, and Amazon used to be hella cheap back then.
Not no more, nigga.
You can get Amazon
Definitely
fixed.
no more.
Yeah.
Let me see. Next, do you want to do another hot take, or I got like 2 or 3 more?
Go ahead.
Personally, if you have 100 hours into the game, you can't complain about it.
Absolutely.
I agree.
what?
These
Absolutely.
aren't really hot.
What?
You know, not
I feel like you
That's kind of like when you eat all the food, and now you complain about it, like, nigga, you ate it all. Like, what do you mean you don't like it? Like, I got my opinion. I had to get 100% of my opinion. I can't tell.
It can't be that bad, nigga. You scoffed it down.
But a video game and food is not the same thing. The food is the same thing. Like, you kind of want to see beginning to end. It's
I
kind of
feel like-
okay. It's okay. Let me give you an example. It's kind of like a movie. Imagine me watch the whole movie and give it an opinion. I should be able to give it an opinion now. I put
Yeah.
hours into the movie. They just said the Oscars.
Yeah.
The judges have to watch the movies now, and everybody's like, "What? They don't
Yeah.
watch the movies? No, they don't watch the fucking movies apparently." So I think it's the same thing with video games. Like, if you have 100 hours, I feel like you're the person that has the right to judge it.
At the same time,
Yeah.
right? Ain't no one forcing you to play this game. So if that shit really hot garbage, and you not having fun, why you got 100 hours in the game? You wasn't having fun. Then you tortured yourself for 100 hours.
That was all right. Who's forcing niggas to do anything like that?
That's what I'm saying. Exactly.
No, you didn't prove it.
We have the willpower to stop. Mind you, I'm just playing devil's advocate. I agree with you. You should have an opinion.
All
I'm
right.
just saying.
All right.
I think that what they're saying is, like you said, you can't
Complain because you
hate a
spent so much
game
time
that
doing it.
much if you spend so much time doing it. So I feel like it really depends on your opinion, because if you say like I enjoyed the game, but and I didn't like so and so, that's different. But if you come out after playing 100 hours of the game and say it's complete garbage, there was nothing enjoyable about it. Oh my god, this sucks. I'm like, my nigga, damn, you couldn't figure it out at hour 10.
Yeah.
Like,
That's literally called not being constructive. That person's not constructive. You feel me?
mhm.
They did the hours. They probably didn't do like the real time. They kind of like, you know, skimmed through it, whatever. They're not saying, okay, what didn't you like about it? Like, you can have criticism, but there's also
I agree.
constructive criticism. But
Mhm.
that's one type of person. I feel like, let's say the other person, the person that does have constructive criticism. I paid 100 hours in this game. I didn't like how the first chapter was. I did like the second chapter. I didn't like how the third chapter was. It was kind of boring. The fourth, fifth, and sixth was amazing. That person deserves the right to judge the game. That's
Yeah.
why I say I'm a little against the opinion.
Mhm.
But yeah, don't be a dick about it and be like, oh, I did 100 hours. This shit's trash. Like, what?
Like, nigga, what?
What are you talking about? You a liar. That's
I
what we.
think that's
That's
more
what we
so
got
who-
from the
I think
whole.
that's the kind of- I think that's the kind of people they think about that made them come to that conclusion.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That makes sense.
You sat there that long. Stop complaining.
You definitely, if you put 100 hours into a game, 100 hours.
Think about it. Think about it. How long do you usually spend on a? Well, then again, we're adults now, so I can't really say that because I'll probably be on a game for like maybe an hour, 2 hours,
I
maybe
think-
3 hours at most.
Right now, what's your highest game library? Like the game that you have the most hours in?
It's between GTA 5 and Spider-Man right now.
Spider-Man caught up.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie.
Really?
I beat Spider-Man like 3 times. That was
This is a good ass
I
game.
beat Spider-Man, the first one, like 3 times. I beat Miles Morales like 2 times.
I didn't beat my Miles Morales yet.
You didn't beat Miles Morales at all?
Just out of adults, just out of being like I just didn't have time to sit down.
Honestly, I'm surprised you haven't beat Miles Morales
'Cause
because
you
it's, no, not even that. It's short.
Oh.
It is actually a very.
You know the thing is, I think if I remember correctly, I'm damn near close.
If you
I need to get that game. I didn't beat it. I beat the
the
first one. I played the fuck out of that, but I didn't beat the second one. I need that.
You
I
playing
need that.
Black Man?
Nah, I need that. They didn't drop the price. The
Black
price
Man?
been like, like you
They
said,
not
it's,
dropping that.
they not
They
dropping
not
that for
dropping that.
nobody.
Not dropping
Not
that
for you
nobody.
niggas. That's exactly how they laugh it. The way you laugh. I've never seen a game not drop price like that, except for Nintendo games. I'm like,
GTA
why?
don't drop price.
Bro.
Nintendo games don't drop price. Ever.
But the thing about it is, like he said, it's a short game, and I know it's a short game. So it's like, why aren't you dropping the price? It's been years. It's literally been years.
Get the disc.
It's because black people buying it. Look up the disc. Look up the disc. That shit's still up
You
there.
know eBay?
Yes, Amazon, all that.
Dang.
Damn. Look it up.
Damn, they
I'm
can't
like-
get the cheap disc. Usually the download stay the same, but you get a cheap disc. The
Bro.
disc not cheap.
Bro, let me look it up right now. I'm gonna look right at Miles Morales. PS. Is it PS5? PS4? PS5?
PS4. Pretty sure. It could be PS5.
Okay, so there's somebody selling it for 33, but
Okay,
through
alright.
PlayStation is 60. Still 60.
Yeah. See, you get the half off. The half ski.
Nigga, it's half a game. That shit should be $15. Maybe even less. But you know what I mean? Like, come on,
Do you
bro.
remember where you're at right now?
No.
Okay.
I'll tell you guys when I go back home.
Yeah.
And I'll turn on the game and I'll see what my next.
It's a fairly definitely in comparison to Spider-Man 1 and Spider-Man 2. It's a fairly short game because it was literally just supposed to be like that midway point.
Yeah.
It wasn't supposed to be a
a
full
standalone game.
Yeah.
But my thing is that. Huh?
2K is a different
I
story.
don't want to
bro.
talk. I don't want to hear you do.
And it-
How? You
In
see
what?
in 2K, the new 2K.
Didn't it just drop?
Yo, you know what pissed me off? You know what pisses me off? I will always remember this. I will never forgive you. My nephew's over here in the studio. I will never forgive him. This man hit me up. Yo, Uncle Ron, I need some VC. You know, I'm Ronnie Moorbucks. I got you on VC.
I'm happy he finally admitted it.
Right?
Y'all hear that he finally admitted it. Money back over here. Yo, let me hold $1, gang. Let me hold $1.
Me and him, like, I had gone somewhere, like, we had to go to, well, not had to, but I was going to Gateway Mall.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a GameStop over there. He was like, yo, can you get, like, me and him, he was with me. He was like, yo, can you give me some VC? Of course. You know,
Ronnie Moorbucks.
I bought him some VC, whatever. And then the next 2K came out, like, a month later. And VC don't transfer over. So all that VC that he used it up for that, and then he wasn't even using it 2-3 months later. Bro, when I tell you I was hot, I will never forgive him.
I mean, listen, bro.
I will never forgive him.
As soon as that leaves your pockets, Ronnie Moorbucks, that's not yours no more.
I don't
You
care.
can't be mad.
Jack that. I'm mad. I'm
You
still
can't
mad.
jack that,
Bro, how
bro.
long ago was that?
3 years.
Nah, it was longer than that. Because 3 years ago I was living in Jersey. Yeah, it had to been like 4 or 5 years. Yeah, so that was
Not gonna lie. I don't know nothing about that. I am not a 2K player. My bro be playing 2K, and that's all he
Yo.
do.
Saying, I'm glad that you said that, bro. I am not a 2K player neither. Like, I don't play any sports games for real. I do not play 2K at all.
I played 2K a little bit.
I know me and Rockin played UFC. That's probably as close as we get for sports games.
Yeah.
2K.
I played Madden.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I played Madden, but not like I've got it myself. Like I played where it's like a bunch of niggas and we got Madden and we're all playing against each other.
I was locked in. I ain't gonna lie. Madden got mine.
Madden is good
got
though.
mine.
Madden is good. When I did actually see people play it, I was like, oh, this is actually pretty good. Another game I really like sports wise, but I don't play it, is soccer. FIFA. FIFA's dope. FIFA's dope as fuck. Underrated is hockey, bro. That is the most underrated
hockey
sports
game?
games, bro.
Oh
You get to
my
start
God.
it turns to UFC real quick.
Bro.
Real quick.
Bro.
You rumbling. I'm like, yo, this is a good
when I
game.
bro, mind you, what made me realize it was underrated wasn't even the full game.
You play
it
on a
was
league?
demo.
That's crazy.
I'll never forget this.
With demo.
I turned that demo on. I started fucking breaking angles with the ice and chipping in the puck. I'm like, yo, this is heat. This is absolute heat. And why are people not talking about NHL?
Oh,
yeah, skate. That
I was
is
about to say
crazy.
skate. Yo,
You're right.
that's crazy. You're right. 100%. You made a good ass
Yeah.
point, brother.
I
You
love
got it.
skate. I completely
100%.
forgot.
I ain't got nothing. You got nothing against that. That game is fire. What?
That game fire. Yeah.
There are other games too. I don't know if I would say it's like the best games ever, but you know they got games like what's that one where you could play the bike, like ride the bike, like skydive, and
Oh, that one. That was a good game.
I always wanted to
enjoyed
play that
game,
one.
actually.
I always wanted to play that one. That's technically a sport.
Yeah,
game.
that was good. I played it. That shit's good.
Yeah, that's a really good one. I forgot what it's called.
I forgot what it's called too.
Fuck.
But I know that we're talking about. You could snowboard.
You can snowboard.
You can do all
change all that
kinds
shit.
of
Yeah,
shit.
those are dope. Those are dope. Older games, they used to be jet ski games. Y'all remember jet ski? Oh, nah. Yo, Sane, I'm gonna hit you right now. You would think Skate 3 is the best game ever, right? I mean, that's 100% your opinion. I think it's one of the top sports games. But I'm gonna tell you what the top sport game is. I don't give a fuck. It's Wii Fit. When that Wii Fit came out with the boxing, with the bowling, the tennis,
The boxing was the one.
it's one thing
that
to
got people.
it's one thing to like a game yourself, like, oh, I got Spider-Man at the crib, or I got Skate 3 and you playing. But you know, Skate, like you know, Wii Sports brought niggas that didn't really play the same games together. And now you playing boxing against each other, now you playing tennis, now you playing golf. Niggas was playing golf. Bowling. My sister used to cook at bowling.
Yeah.
She ain't played no game, but she always played bowling for some reason. Yo, that game was amazing. Wii Fit was gas. It was
That shit was good.
Look,
That shit was good.
they didn't know they had sour. They didn't know. They thought it was Reggie. They put it out there. It was like, oh, little Wii Sports. He played that. He was like, yo, this is low key
I
amazing.
know the Nintendo was hype when they seen how popular Wii Sports
Oh yeah,
was.
yeah, yeah. They dropped the
I
Wii.
feel like they didn't spend no money to make it.
Yep.
I have a game.
Not. You know.
Yeah.
Nick, all he do is play 2K. All he do that man be on. He swear he the best 2K player ever.
So does he. So
I mean, I think that's just a 2K player thing.
thing.
Yeah.
I feel like that's just a 2K player thing. I'm the best 2K player. I'm the best 2K player. Nah, I'm the best 2K player. One of y'all gotta be the best.
Somebody gotta be the best.
It can't be all of y'all.
Right. Yo, Nick, my nephew calling you out, gang.
Yo, Nick, hey, my man Nick was training to be on the, cause you heard that they made like a
league,
like a league.
He plays
in the league.
Yeah, in some league.
So the league is esports, like entertainment sports. There's esports for different games now. Back in the day, it was like, yeah.
No, I'm gonna say he said his brother played for the league. Continue.
Yeah, me and Rakim got a friend that played for the league. Our boy Yachty.
That nigga nice.
He's nice. He did Gears of War.
Gears of War.
Mm-hmm.
That nigga making bread with that.
Bread. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of salty because I could have been there. I was playing Gears of War around the same time with him. I think we played like once or twice together. But he kept playing, and then I went to college. You see how everything goes back full circle? You see how fucking everything comes back full circle? I went to college instead of playing video games because, you know, sorry, camera. Broke ass old heads don't understand, like, anything can make you money if you know what you're doing with it. So I was like, all right, let me go to college and not do the video game thing. This dude was... And it still is making bread because of a one video game, Gears of War. I think 3. I think Gears of War 3. At the time, he wasn't playing the thing. Oh, okay, but he is now. That's fire. That's fire. The gaming league is amazing. There's people making millions of dollars on it. I think that it's very important for people to realize like that's literally a career. Like you could go crazy with that. Not only making money through the tournaments because there's big cash prizes, but streaming after that. You know, you gain an audience right away. You start streaming.
And
sponsorships, all that stuff. Endorsements, you name it. Like, don't listen to the old heads. It's like, oh, game's not going to get you anywhere. You don't have to just be a game designer. You could also be like a game tester or even like an esports person and make millions.
What the hell? So they had a league for 2K?
Yeah. Yo, I'm telling you. So
they got a Fortnite league now? All that shit.
If this man pulls up
I'll be right back.
a screenshot,
The way I see it,
showing me
I know for a fact he's made more money on 2K than I've made streaming. Easy.
Damn, that's
Easy.
sad because you stream. You definitely stream.
Yeah.
So while he's looking for that, what's the next hot take?
So actually, as we were talking about 2K, when I was in DreamHack, I was playing this guy who was ranked in Madden.
Damn, that's still a thing?
What? Madden is fire.
Okay.
Right? Shout out to my boy Biddy. Not Diddy. Biddy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Those top earners where now? Worldwide? Oh shit.
Like go to the anchor and you put somebody with the bot, like kind of bottom of the list. Said,
Yeah, oh shit, yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I hope the camera caught how you was just looking at that phone.
Wow. Oh, I did the old man.
Yeah, he was definitely doing the. Why was the camera in the air? I mean, the phone in the air. Nah, that's hilarious.
Yo, get your roll back for the rest of the episode.
It's because he got glasses. He had to use his real eyes. Get the.
Hold on now. Hold on. What we got going on over here right now? Yeah, my bro. Yeah.
I hate y'all.
Yeah. Okay.
I hate y'all.
Yup. He wasn't lying. There goes his name right there.
I hope they drop you off now.
Nah, dead ass though. That's hilarious.
I was playing this guy at BlurCon.
I don't think Nick made no money off that shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, so I heard niggas all talk.
Shit, I ain't said that. You did, but go ahead.
Yeah. Right, so we playing, and this guy, I can't remember his ranking, but I know he was also ranked in Madden. And when I tell you I came this close to beating him, and I'm hot because in all jokes aside, I was so hyped that I'm doing really well. Like he was even commenting like, oh, the other people that he was playing, like drop off, like it's nothing. And he's playing me, and he's like, oh, like he had to lean forward, and I'm like, yeah, you know, like at very least, and I was leading him up to like at least a half, I think, or at least 3/4. And then in the end, I just started panicking, bro. The last shot, I don't know. That's just how I am, bro. I saw it. It pisses me off, bro.
You be fumbling,
I
bro.
saw it, and I literally threw the ball. My guy went up to catch and fumbled. The other dude scooped it up, and he took it to the end zone and beat me. I was mad as hell, and I got it on camera.
Damn.
I was mad as
Maybe
hell.
that's why he hasn't finished editing.
Y'all not gonna just keep hitting me. Like, I thought I was in a safe space. Like, oh, my friends. No.
He said, "Oh, my friends."
I told you what it was last week. I said at least the first episode, you're not safe.
What did I do? What was this? Oh.
Taking a picture for the Instagrams.
So,
You really want to do this?
are you gonna keep bothering me? Are you gonna keep bothering me?
Okay. Okay.
All right. We'll keep that one in the cut.
If you're doing a podcast with
Yeah.
your friends, y'all gonna bully each
you
other.
You remember Jamie Foxx was in a hospital?
Yes, he had the mystery condition that nobody knew what it was.
Oh, I think I'm gonna say allegedly because I don't want to get sued, but I think they know what it is now.
Well, they said they said my man was dying, like not like, oh, he's just in the hospital, he's just sick. No, he was
he really got
dying.
Yeah.
And I think the news articles were like pray for Jamie Foxx or some shit like that.
Did you hear how he contracted that magical sickness?
Nah.
Apparently, he was at the freak-offs.
He contracted a magical sickness from the Diddlers party.
From what the article, and I'll link all the articles that
Not the freak-offs.
Link all that stuff in the bottom, just my sources. But apparently, according to what the article was saying, the Diddler and Jamie Foxx were at a party. They were at the freak-offs.
Mm-hmm.
Jamie Foxx was gonna rat about something, and Diddy was like, "Not on my watch." Yeah, put that in your drink real quick. I don't know if he put it in his drink, but he was allegedly. We all know these.
I mean, I think it's already been proven that these.
Look, I'm saying allegedly because, like I said, you ain't about to sue me.
I mean, he can't sue nobody right now. That nigga in jail.
Yo, is he a Batman villain? You feel like he was trying to leave the country? His plane went flying out to what, St. Bart's or something like that?
Bro, my man is a whole villain, bro.
Bro.
His house got raided and he said, I'm out of here.
I'm gone.
I'm out of here. Hopped on a private jet to a private island.
No, he was on the plane.
The FBI tried to extradite him from wherever the fuck he was at, bro.
Yeah.
The Homeland Security.
That's crazy.
This is Diddy we talking about. P. Diddy Puff Daddy.
Insane work, bro. This is
Sean Combs.
The 4 ads back to back. If y'all don't want ads, I gotta sub up. You already know. The sub button is right under the video. If you have Amazon Prime, it's free. I know I hate the ads too, but you gotta sub up if you don't want the ads. I'm so sorry. But that's crazy. The freak offs. I remember the whole Jamie Foxx like random illness thing, but I didn't know that was like connected to that, or people were trying to connect it to that. That's news to me.
This is insane.
But did you hear that his son is also
obviously
nah, like his son got his own shit. Not even like
oh, it was like Junior. It was like
it's like
he got the freak offs and
basically it's similar, but his son is like
King?
He got a son named King?
Yeah, King Combs.
Oh yeah. Christian.
Oh, I thought his name was King.
That's his artist name.
Oh, I swear to God, his name was King Combs.
That's his artist name,
okay.
King Combs.
Oh, my bad.
But basically, he got accused. Did he get charged with that shit? I don't remember. But he got accused by. He got charged. He got accused by a girl who was at one of Diddy's parties, and she caught like vocal recordings of her like telling him like, nah, I don't want to take the drink, and he's like, nah, take that shit, take that. Like, really on some Diddy
that
shit.
can't be right. That can't
Really on some Diddy shit, bro. And it's
That's
like,
crazy.
damn, like father, like son, bro, you going down.
But they said that whatever Diddy was trying to do to Jamie Foxx is what he did to his, what's his wife's name again?
Kim Porter.
Kim Porter, yeah, apparently that's how she died. Because I'm gonna butcher this story, so like I said, I'm gonna put the article in the description so that y'all can read it and see what I heard and blah blah blah, whatever. But apparently that drug, that little magic fairy dust, whatever that he had put in the drink, it shows up as or you will give off the symptoms like as if you have pneumonia. And Kim Porter died of pneumonia. So and somebody, I forget who, but I don't want to lie, but somebody was saying like, no, like, can you guys please like investigate this nigga because something's up, and Kim Porter's death.
It's probably Jaguar, right?
No.
She been saying it for years.
No, it was a dude.
TVD? the nigga who basically said Diddy got Tupac killed?
Well, no, it's not a fact now. I thought that's a thing now. Yeah,
but it's too far gone.
No, but there's no statute of limitations on murder.
Yeah, there kind of is.
No, there isn't.
Yeah, they kind of is.
I don't think that they can actually do anything in regard.
I mean, it kind of is like, who killed Jesus? They said it was like 7 niggas. Like who specifically put the nails in the hand and put the nigga up? We don't know. And that's how it like once shit. Let me not talk about this because this is talking about murder. That's crazy. There shouldn't be a limitation on, you know what I mean? But people do forget, stories change, etc. That's crazy.
Well, and if I'm not mistaken, the guy who actually pulled the trigger is locked up anyway.
Yeah, they put him back because he got out, but then he wrote a book like a dumbass.
Fucking idiot,
bro. I don't know what's good with these niggas, bro. They get out and they're like, hey, I'm free. Let me write a book about the shit that I did.
Well, no. If you're convicted, then you can write a book because they can't charge you again for what you did.
Yeah, I know.
But if you got away with some stuff and that was in the book,
yeah, I think that's what happened to him.
Yeah,
because OJ did the same thing.
Yeah,
and it's like, oh
no, shit, bro. What was the name of the book? If I would have done it, no, here's how I would have done it. If I would have actually done it,
you dumbass. What the hell? We already thought you did it, and now you proven that you did it.
Yeah, no.
Anyway, back to the diddler.
No. Speaking of being poisoned,
wow,
what a
crazy
I gotta find it to show this out.
What a crazy segue. Speaking of being
poisoned, somebody a whole like fish processing plant. They had a potluck, and salmonella ran through that bitch. It's like everybody got sick. Everybody.
Wait, a fish market?
Oh, hold on. Let me pull up the article. Hold on.
They had a potluck?
Yes.
Now, did they have the potluck at the plant?
Yeah. Well, no, I don't know if they had it at the plant, but I would assume so if it's their office.
It's a fish marketing plant.
But somebody
like all raw fish and stuff?
Yeah, but they all have offices and stuff like upstairs. It's like a facility, like a full facility.
I feel you.
Somebody said, when are y'all gonna stop trusting food cooked by those same people who you see come out of the restaurant without washing their hands? Now here's the thing.
I think that's filthy, bro, because I'm not gonna lie, whenever I be in bathrooms, I think that is one of the most disgusting things that you could ever do.
And that's why I make everybody got like this.
I'm gonna give you a hot take right now. Some of y'all that probably didn't know this, okay? One, it is nasty to leave the bathroom without washing your hands. 100%, we're not taking that from anybody. I agree. But did you know you're technically supposed to wash your hands before you use the bathroom? Especially if you're a male and you're about to touch your...
I did.
Yeah. Let me put y'all niggas on. Real quick. Y'all be touching y'all dicks with dirty hands. You touching doorknobs, you touching this, you just whip it out and you start peeing. And then you wash your hands. Now you got a dirty dick. Good luck with that. Wash your hands before especially if you're in a public restroom, wash your hands before, then use the bathroom. I know that sounds like mad out the way, but or don't touch it at all. You know, you gotta do a little. You know what I'm talking about?
A little hang.
A little. You gotta hang it. You gotta hang it up, and then you could. You don't even have to touch it. Depends what pants you're wearing.
Crazy? People try to do the hang shit and then leave without washing their hands. I don't know. Just the aesthetic pissed me off. So
Yeah.
I wash.
Yeah, just off the strength.
I
The
see
principle.
a nigga leave without the bath without washing it. I'm judging.
Yeah, just the principle.
Do that. I'll be like, have a good day.
But the thing is that my job right now, like, they're organizing their potluck.
Oh, you finna get salmonella.
You know me already. I don't trust any. I know I'm a big boy.
Not gonna lie, bro. I don't trust people food.
I don't trust people food. I see too
Yeah,
many.
I love that he said that. He said, "You know me, I don't trust people. I know I'm a big boy. I know I look like I trust everybody's food, but I really don't." That's hilarious. The self-awareness.
People, when they can't sit
I
on
love
the
it.
counter, there's an argument over washing your meat.
Hey, yo.
Wash your meat. Go wash your meat.
Bro, what are we doing? And I remember there was this girl at my old job, and she was like, "Oh, well, you know, to each their own." No, that's disgusting.
No.
That is nasty.
Wash your flipping chicken, bro.
What is wrong with you?
Wash your chicken, bro.
No. I remember
Lime juice, lemon juice.
Yeah, I was just about to say, you gotta let people know specifically how to wash that chicken. It can't just be because there's people on the internet, and I'm pretty sure they're rage baiting. They put in actual soap and dish detergent on their chicken. Like, you're supposed to put like lime, lemon juice, maybe vinegar if you're into that. You know?
Vinegar, something.
I use lime or vinegar.
Bro, I remember one time at my old church, right? I bit into this lady made curry chicken.
Oh, nah, bro.
I bit into it.
Nah, bro. You can't bite into everybody.
Tastes like soap.
Chicken,
That's how I learned you not
I know he's about to say it.
12, 13 at the time.
He's about to say it tastes like soap.
Eat everybody curry chicken.
Listen, hold on. I bit into it, right? And you know that film between the skin and the meat? So I literally, and I pulled it out like this.
Ew.
And I went to my mother and I said the lady name, we protect the innocent here, so I ain't gonna say her name.
That just made me like, I just took a swig of my juice, bro. And that just made me want to go.
And I went and I ran to my mom and I was damn near crying because I'm like, "Mom, this lady chicken got slime still in it." And my mother was like, "I told you, ingredient, don't be eating nobody food. You know, like, if you don't see me eating it, why you eating it?"
You know what I would, even though that is disgusting, I'm not gonna lie, pulling out any type of film or anything like that out of
Bro, it was like a
chicken.
booger. I swear to God, God strike me down. It was like a booger. Yes, that church.
Oh.
Oh, you know who? Oh, let me see. I'll tell you later.
I think something that's almost equally as bad.
Do you know who your official godfather is? His wife.
That's
son.
I'm not gonna lie, that's wicked work.
What?
That's, you know who your official godfather is? His wife.
Okay, fine.
Wicked work.
You know why I said it like that? Because I was supposed to be his godfather, and his mom played me literally at the last minute.
I just got a really annoying text message, bro. Like, that just blew my mind.
On camera,
Anyway,
off
off camera.
All right.
That just low key just.
But yeah, so no shout out to my older sister because I was supposed to be his godfather, and at the last minute she changed it.
That's
at the
hilarious.
last minute.
But low key, what I think is a little bit, it's not as disgusting, but just as bad is when you eating somebody food or eating somebody chicken.
Thank you for
more
lurking.
specifically, and you bite into the chicken, and it still has that rubbery texture to the point where you bite it, and you still see the red in the chicken.
Nah,
bro.
Nah.
I'll be like, what's wrong with you, bro? $3.75 minimum. Put your.
And I don't even think it matters if you don't clean your chicken.
Nah.
If you don't clean your chicken, you can put on 500. It's not taking that nasty shit out. That's disgusting, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. That's just
Put it this way, I remember having class. My mom saying there, "Okay, look, this is how you pull the skin back. This is how you know, you have to clean your food, because, bro. What? Wait, what did I say?
This is how you pull the skin back. This is how you clean it. What are we still talking about chicken?
That's all I meant.
That's crazy.
Oh, God. You guys are terrible.
That's
humans.
crazy
Wash your
work.
meat. Okay, I said what I said. Either way, wash your meat.
Wash your meat.
Wash your meat.
Niggas, wash your meat.
Right.
Nuttiness. Nah,
But yeah, bro, I'm telling you, son, I will always remember that. And son, from that day forward, bro, when I tell you I stopped eating any and everybody food. So they talking about, oh, now what are you bringing to the potluck plates? Cups.
I'm bringing a bag of chips, bro.
It's facts.
A bag of chips and some water.
I'm gonna be in my.
I'll bring the 24 pack of Poland Spring. That's a segue. Can we talk about water?
I don't want to.
Can we talk about water real quick? Cause why?
I don't want to.
It's so freaking expensive.
Fucking being expensive. Why is even water trying to kill us nowadays, bro?
Can you just wait till I finish my Poland Spring water, please?
No.
I'm gonna be real with y'all. Water been a op. Water been trying to kill us. Water does not fuck with us at all. We bottled that shit, but that nigga water been trying to kill us.
No, because even your Poland Spring water bottle, bro,
Since 1845.
it's been trying to kill us.
Listen. I don't know if I can say it.
Hey, thank you for the follow.
On camera, bro.
Just like Massa used to.
Alright.
Hey, what up?
God, I'm not a good person. I'm not a good person.
That was this episode.
I'm not good. Yeah, I'm damn it. I'm episode 1 and I have to start muting shit already.
Dead ass.
Closing the iPad. I'm done with this episode, bro.
No, I want to hear what happened to Poland Spring. Why they
Bro, not even just Poland Spring, water in general, bro. We can't. There's a lot of water. There's an app that I have. I think it's called like Oasis or something like that.
I'm not gonna lie, saying you look like the type of nigga with the water app. You look like the type of nigga that know. Like I didn't even know there was a water app. You look like the type of nigga with the water app, 100%. You know what the fuck you talking about. The nigga that know the fruits, you know the alkaline, you know all that shit. It's the thing you put on your head. That's what makes me know, 100%. You know the water.
That literally grades the. It's good.
What's happening right now?
Yo.
Remember when I tell you this nigga's majestic? This majestic ass nigga? That's what a majestic ass nigga would do. He's like fucking, I wouldn't say he's evil, but he's like the nigga from Aladdin. You know the nigga? You know, what is his name? I forgot what the fuck his name is. But if you in the desert, the turban, exactly. That's the nigga that know the good water. That's the nigga that points shit out for you.
Yo, Josh, relax. Relax over there, sir.
Wait, Josh, you don't have a mic over there.
Nah, we finna get Josh a mic.
Good.
He gonna be like Rem.
Josh gotta get a mic, right? Josh gotta get a mic and a camera on him.
Nah, not for nothing, bro. But there's this app that I have. I think I still have it on my phone, but basically it grades the water that like the different type of drinks that we have and how like percentage wise how terrible it is for you. Poland Spring is like a 9 out of 100.
What?
Yeah, Essentia, not much better. Yeah, Essentia is actually like fake pH water, bro.
But wasn't the whole point that it was supposed to be like some super?
Yep, that was the whole point.
I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you. Since I moved from Brooklyn, so my first apartment and then my house now, I have I don't drink tap water. I only drink Poland Spring. And now you're telling me that I'm poisoning myself?
First of all, you
So one thing I want to say that's dope that he said Jafar nigga. Definitely a Jafar ass nigga. Talking about going that sand dune. the tiger shaped sand dune. That's what the good water's. Nah, but definitely I can tell you know where your water's from. But that's dope that you got him mic'd and cammed up. Yeah, I talked about it first episode and yeah, I eventually did it. So that means y'all definitely watch our videos back. But the water from New York. This is what I was gonna say. I was about to lose it. The water from New York is not that bad. I don't know. Ask the water guy. Ask Sane. But I heard it's not that bad because I came from Pennsylvania.
Yeah, I drink tap water.
Yeah, Pennsylvania has bad water. What's the other place with the really bad water?
Yeah.
You know the other place, the other state, the one that's had like brown water for like years.
Fuck, I don't know.
Ferguson. Is it Ferguson?
Yeah, there we go.
Ferguson.
Yeah.
Yeah, water. Flint, Michigan. Sorry, I said Ferguson.
Yeah,
Who the fuck is Ferguson? Flint, Michigan. Thank you.
There is a Ferguson.
Thank you.
But
There's way worse water than New York, and actually, New York has some of the best water systems. That's why their pizza's good and their bagels are good. Because what do you make that out of? You make it out of water and wheat. And apparently, New York has a water system that's very expensive that they invested in back in the day, and that's still one of the best water systems. But there are places with better water. It's just New York is not the worst. When it comes to Poland Spring or bottled water versus tap water, you honestly be the judge. I do both. I got the Poland Spring when I'm going out, but I do drink tap water. Like I got Poland Spring right here. Number 9 out of 100. Apparently, Jafar said it himself. Number 9 out of 100, straight out the Oasis's ass. I got Poland Spring right here. I don't think I'll be fine. This might be my last day.
I think you'll be fine, bro.
He said he got the whole cooler. He definitely get the microplastics.
You're fucking disgusting.
He said
You
call
drink
insane
tap water?
Jafar is crazy.
I said I don't drink tap water.
When was the last time you drank tap water?
That nigga.
19? 18, 19? Are you 5, maybe? No, like no.
I'm not gonna lie, that was a crazy jump.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like
19?
No, 25. I was thinking like my teenage years, but it's like nah, probably like maybe it's my 20s. I don't know.
This nigga said 18, 19, 25 maybe.
Them years are a blur. It's a blur.
Also forget,
I understand where you come from. It's a blur.
I used to drink hose water, all right? And that
Hose water? Nah. I'm gonna be real with you. That's crazy work.
What?
When I drank hose water, and I'm not gonna act like I never did it. Come on, niggas was out there. Come on, concrete scraping your knees. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Ice cream truck. 80 degrees outside. I know. I still judged. I was like, damn, bro, like this is nasty as fuck. Why are we drinking from the hose? Niggas have the hose that you hit this right here. You hit this move. This maneuver. Fuck that shit. Like hose water is warm as hell and angry. From the side of the crib. Cause you go inside. Oh yeah, you go inside, it's a wrap. It's over. You clocked out. So the nigga got the. Nah, hose water is crazy, bro. That's like the trough. Niggas was in lines waiting for that. Like, you know, one nigga always came with the hand. He was like, "I'll take it with my hand," and it was like barely any water. He barely drank any. Yo ass was drinking. Yeah, it was really drinking. He was parched.
Borderline mud. That was borderline mud. I'm talking about.
I made the same face, bro.
I'm gonna keep it. I'm so 100.
I made the same. I know exactly what face you made. I made that same face.
You can't be going inside and outside of the house.
We all live the same childhood, bro.
Have you ever drank hydrant water?
Hydrant water, nah.
Nah.
Listen, you drank.
Jafar, please don't tell me you drink hydrant water. You're not the water guy. I didn't even think that was palatable. They drinking hydrogen water? They do that? I thought that was a movie thing. Like, you ever drink hydrogen water, right? Again?
No.
That shit look like it hurt. That should come out mad hard.
Yeah, I don't know how.
I don't.
do that too.
I need to know.
Hose water, my nigga. Like, that's not much different.
Oh, okay. Thank God. He's not. Yeah. Okay. Good.
Oh, I was about to say so.
That's how you got That's how you got COVID. Nah, that's how you got swine flu.
This man was about to get.
So happy I called myself. I'm so happy I called myself.
I'm happy you did too, cause you would have been flamed.
Oh, Josh, you know what I said?
So you are the water guy. He said he never done the hydrant. That's why I'm like, where did that come from? I'm like, niggas not drinking from the hydrant. This ain't Caillou. This ain't no cartoon, nigga. Like, hydrant?
This ain't a cartoon.
This is crazy. Like, that's some Ed and Eddie shit. Like, you what are you doing? You flipping jawbreakers? you need a break? Shit is hard.
He called it. You would have got flamed.
That's not what I
would have got flamed, my guy.
Oh, my dad would have hopped out of the grave like, excuse me?
What you just said? Fire.
Oh my God. Oh man. You know what?
Wait up.
Sir?
No, sir.
That being said, I am very happy that we're here today.
Oh,
and I
gosh.
can't believe that it has been an hour.
Wow, has it already?
Yes, it really has.
That's crazy.
So thank y'all so much. Saying, can you please tell people where they can find you?
It's
Listen
so sad
up,
that
y'all.
This is the end of the first episode already.
Oh,
but
my camera.
You can find me on all platforms. That's all social media platforms. Superlative Sane. SUPERLATIVE.SAIN. You can also find me on all streaming platforms as well. I make music and stuff. I'm alright.
Also, apparently, I didn't know you have a radio station on. I didn't create it. Like when I searched on Spotify, there's Superlative Sane Radio.
I know. I mean, it's kind of
So I put that.
fire.
If you go on our Spotify, on the podcast Spotify, it recommends Superlative Sane Radio.
Oh, that's hard.
Yeah. I saw it and I was like, oh yeah, I gotta do that.
That's hard. Nah, I guess.
Yeah, I got
You
you.
know what I'm saying? Nah, yeah, so on all streaming platforms as well. I make music and stuff, and
He's actually kind of good.
I'm alright.
I used to follow him when he wasn't good.
Yeah, at least he followed me.
I did.
So where you can find you, bro?
Real shit.
You can find me on every single platform at ronlazama.com.
That's his government name.
It actually isn't.
You want me to say it?
I'd rather you didn't.
I already did earlier, so just go back to the app.
God dare you. I hate you. I'm gonna bleep it out. Just stop making an episode.
Oh, as long as you bleep out my government name as well.
Never mind. Y'all can have my government.
Oh, okay.
I'm that petty. But yeah, y'all can find me on all social media platforms at Ron Lizama. Y'all can find this podcast on everywhere that podcasts are offered. That's YouTube, Spotify, Podbean, Apple Podcasts. I went off, bro. Podbean, yeah, that's a thing.
Is that a new thing?
I don't know. It's a thing. I just Google search like top podcast companies and that came up. I was like,
oh shit,
it's ironic.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Also for our hold on.
Hey, all right now.
Blur Taku. That's our
what we're calling it?
Yeah. I said bro at first.
That's the anime. That's the anime plug.
More inclusive, so
Okay.
like Bird instead.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, so that's why I have to like literally sit down and think about it because I'm like, I just changed it.
Yeah.
I just followed you. I just followed you on Twitch. My bad. The alert. That's hilarious.
Yeah, so we will actually, how we are gonna run this podcast, we'll be running one public episode and then we will be doing more of like a family style, less formal podcast episode on the Patreon. So
It's
go
called
ahead.
Blurred Taku, where we also will be talking a lot more in depth about the stuff that we like,
The stuff that we have going on,
the stuff that we have going on in our personal lives, our favorite animes, what we like about the state of Marvel movies, DC movies.
Save it for the-
I'm about to say
Yeah,
save it for
next
the
episode.
Patreon.
Yes.
And yeah, so definitely check out the Patreon.
And what we decided to do is that we're not doing the tiered system Everything's $5. It's $5. I mean, I know you got
Feel me?
right? So just go on, like, go on Patreon.
It's a Nick.
We're putting content on there already. Also, people who are members of the Patreon, they get this episode 2 days early, I believe.
Yes.
So it's going to come out that Sunday as opposed, that Saturday. It's either Friday or Saturday. I'll figure it out by next episode.
Let's say Saturday. Give us some time.
Yeah. So let's say fine. So you get it that Saturday as opposed to the Monday, so that you can go ahead and download it, so that when you're on your way to work,
Yes,
or on your way to
sir.
school, and all that good stuff, you can start.
Yes, sir.
Anything else?
I want a piece of fried chicken.
Thanks.
I got nothing. Alright, that being said, we'll holler at y'all later. Peace.
Dead ass, bro. Black Jafar definitely eating some fried chicken. Yo, I honestly thoroughly enjoyed that, yo. I like that a lot. Like that was an hour-long video. We stretched that shit to 3 hours. We did watch the music video before that. That was like probably like 10, 20 minutes. But we really stretched that shit. And I love the conversations we got out of that. I love that you guys were able to watch that with me. And saying you was able to rewatch that. So I know you learned a lot about yourself and your podcast and, how people react to it. You know what I mean? And see it. So just know that you guys are doing something amazing. You guys are doing something great. You guys are doing something that people can consume and can react to it. I'm going to write a comment right now. Thank you. That's mad cheesy.
Cold water diabolical.
Hose water is diabolical. Yo. That's crazy. Yo, I'm glad you're here for the captions because that is nuts. I'm so sorry. Ron. I think you're amazing. I think you're amazing, Ron. We were just talking about how you remind me of me and my best friend. You guys, like, we all live the same lives, kind of like we're all very similar. And I think that's great because we're all doing like dope things on the side. I think that we as, talented black people, we should work together a bit more. If you guys are ever interested in anything that I do, let me know. You can ask my homies. I teach them how to stream. I teach them how to do this whole setup, whatever. I know you guys know things already. I wanted to teach y'all whatever. I wanted to learn from y'all. I wanted to help y'all anyway. I am in New York City. I actually work with Sane. I'm a personal trainer at the gym that he manages. He's my manager, which is funny. That's how we started this podcast. He mentioned the podcast while I was at work. I overheard it. I'm like, I make content too, and I was like, yo, I'm willing to watch it. I'm willing to do a reaction. I have some of my people watching here. They're watching. They're gonna show y'all some love and support. I'm trying to grow my thing too, but also help other people's. My thing is also supporting other black people. So I love doing. And yes, I said black people, y'all. I'm sorry. Black people. I support. I support all types of people, but specifically, I love supporting black people because I'm a content creator too. I know how hard it is. People don't understand. Like, they see the numbers, they don't understand. Like, it's hard. It's hard. It's hard to get up there. So one more person, y'all appreciate it more than these famous people that got millions of subscribers. Y'all appreciate one person watching y'all video more than those bigger people. So that's a lesson right there, y'all. Support the people that are close to y'all, not just these famous people that don't give a fuck about y'all. These famous people don't give two fucks about y'all. They don't. The people that are close to you, your friends and family that are doing dope shit, support them. Because guess what? Those famous people that you care about, they had family members that were next to them that didn't support them neither. All right? You want to be that person? You really want to be that person? I was like, oh, I didn't know. No, like, support them. It takes a second. Watch the video. Comment on the video. Like the video. That takes 3 seconds to do that. You feel me? Like, you don't even have to watch the whole video, but if you do, that's even better. You know what I'm saying? Like, show love, show support, especially good black business. You see how these guys put this together. My setup, I know y'all impressed. Some people impressed by it. This ain't shit. This is just my room. I got some LED lights. Whatever.
It's still swaggy though.
It's a little. He said it's still swaggy though.
If you go on their podcast, I want to go with you. I think the 4 of us will be funny.
That shit would be lit. Rakim is in Brooklyn. I'm in Queens. You feel me? Just let me know. You feel me? We'll come through. You feel me? We're in New York, so let's get it. It's not a secret. Everybody knows I'm in New York, so it is what it is. I would love to do a podcast with you guys, and bring our people over to your stream. And you know, we share fans at the end of the day, and that'd be lit. We'll set that up. Other than that, y'all, thank you so much. Junior just pulled up, so we're gonna play Schedule 1, which is technically a drug dealing game. Yeah, y'all should definitely pull up. We're trying to make our empire.
Push that white.
On Fridays we do reactions. On Saturdays I try to do a 10-hour. It doesn't happen all the time. My bad. I got a life, but I try to do it as much as possible. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for watching and commenting and supporting. When you come on the pod, we shoot on Thursday in Brooklyn. Oh, we shoot on Thursday in Brooklyn. Okay. All right. I gotta figure that. I gotta get a ride. You willing to help me with the ride? I'm coming through, bro. You know, I'll talk, brother. I know how to shut the fuck up too. I'll listen, and then I'll say my opinion. In Williamsburg, we gonna talk off camera. Okay, sounds good, brother. Sounds good. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. I'm on YouTube. I'm on Twitch, and I'm on Facebook. I do reactions, and I mostly do just video games on Fridays and Saturdays when I get on cam. But I usually do video games weekdays, so you might not see me on cam throughout the week because it's random. But on Fridays, Saturdays, I try to get on cam for you guys. Thank you guys. We're going to play some video games now, y'all. Please still stay here if you can. You feel me? Thank you guys. Keep me tabbed. If you don't want to watch, just keep me tabbed. I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys. So
yeah, we were watching a podcast, and we react to the songs by his assistant manager.
Yeah.
And the songs were great. The podcast was really funny. It reminded us of us. So we were just laughing about the stuff like that.